Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. Before we get into today's episode, we want to remind you that this content is intended for adult audiences only. You must be 18 years or older to watch. Everything you're about to hear is purely for entertainment purposes. We keep it raw, unfiltered, and sometimes wild, but nothing should be taken as serious advice or as guidance. The opinions expressed are just that, opinions and not facts. This is the Jungle Squadcast, and its hosts are not responsible for how you interpret or act on anything discussed in this episode. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it.
Video?
Nah.
He had me tight when he apologized. You remember?
Yeah, he said sorry and shit.
Yeah, he had and he was like, "I'm so sorry for what happened." He didn't really confess, but just the act of him apologizing
made him look bad.
had me and then as I'm watching the video, I'm looking over my shoulder to my girl. I'm like, she gonna be like, "See, told you so." I'm like, why are you apologizing, nigga? You got all of us looking bad out here. If you ain't do it, what are you even apologizing for?
We on your side.
I mean, I think at the bottom of everything, I think low-key Tory just really, really loved or had a real a lot strong feelings for Meg type shit.
Nah, I really feel like he just really didn't think that the case was gonna go the way it did. He had strong hope that he was gonna be good.
Nah, cause bro, before the case, bro been subbing her through his music for a while, and then after the case, bro done made albums already about
that
her.
Shit changed his life though. You feel me?
Good music too.
Yeah, it's fire music. That shit heat.
Shit life changing for real.
I'm just saying oh damn, I'm sorry, man. I totally forgot about that shit. I'm just saying that's literally what happened though. I don't know. Meg, she looked like she could really throw that shit back. Her body crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. After all of this shit, I don't even look at her the same. I
know, but I'm just looking at it at the time that Tory was looking at it, and Tory was probably looking at it yo, this is probably the best vagina in the industry right now.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, this is a stallion.
Yeah,
she's a real stallion.
She was
it's in her name.
She's tall as fuck with a huge ass.
The badonkadonk.
Everything. She's perfectly proportioned in all places.
I just feel like her personality too corny.
I don't know. It wasn't to me, it wasn't really like that until after the court shit.
Yeah, that's true. We started seeing more her personality.
Yeah, before that, I really liked her a lot. I was a real big fan of her.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have to see her in person. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a day with her and then be like,
nah, she anime. There's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. We gonna vibe out.
Yeah, I like anime.
You're not gonna vibe out with her.
I can vibe with my What you mean?
I'm gonna vibe out. I just know not to really trust her too deeply. You feel me? She's an industry girl. She's been outside. She literally made a song called Hot Girl. So I'm not gonna really trust Meg Thee Stallion so much. But I wouldn't mind hanging out with her for a day.
I wouldn't mind hanging out. I just feel like I wouldn't really be with her though. I feel like you're not with her. It's she's so far. She seems so far removed from whoever she really is. She seems too much like a character to where it's not believable. It's I don't even know who you are.
I just think it's the right nigga or the right dick to
even
really change
music.
that. Yeah, her music changed a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you look at all the music, it's I still never even found you in the music. You know how some artists, you could feel certain songs, they got deep songs in the album where it's yo, okay, I feel I'm starting to get to know you.
It's her songs, some of them started getting deep after the Tory shit, but it's that shit is artificial now, because if all this shit really turns out that you're lying, then all that shit was just really you just fluffing up a story to get us to feel bad about your music on streams and shit, which is kind of crazy.
That's real shit.
We did not mean to talk about Tory and Meg just straight off the recording. That shit was not even on the fucking list of the topics, but fuck it.
Free Tory,
free Tory, man. Meg, shout out to Meg still. but not. I don't really believe in you, but just know that I still hit it.
Like,
I hit that.
thumbs down.
Nah,
Some
let me
that
stop.
way.
Not to objectify women or anything, but
good.
you are a hot girl, so I think you objectify yourself enough for
Hey, man,
like
she a
us.
college graduate too.
Yeah,
She got education on her back.
yeah. So she could be objectified. No, let me stop.
You said, fuck, man. No, stop.
Our lady viewership just goes down per.
No, I love women.
Demographic just goes down per.
I'm only objectifying how she projects herself to be. I'm not objectifying a woman who I don't think. Is that still unfair?
No.
Nah, you gotta take people for who they present themselves to be.
Like Cardi B, she drops a wop,
What you
wop,
mean,
wop.
bro?
So like
That's
to me,
crazy.
she's a bad bitch.
What?
If I dress up as a police officer on Halloween, you gonna ask me to stop a crime?
Nah, you
What does that
said you
have to
gotta
do with
take
anything?
people for who they
What?
present themselves to be.
That's what I'm saying. I'm presenting myself in a policeman outfit. It don't matter how I'm dressed.
I'm not
bro.
boo boo the
I can
fool
be my-
though. Like, nigga, I gotta look at you and tell you not to
And you
cop.
said
This is
that.
Halloween.
Yeah. One, the circumstance, like you said, is Halloween. Number two, that's once a year, nigga. She doing this, she
Every
shaking
day.
ass all year. Like,
Every song, every
On-
single,
all year.
every,
Niggas don't
throughout
see her
every
every day
album.
though. Like,
on camera,
I hear you though.
in front of
Nah, I
millions
feel
of
you.
viewers.
The
Comfortably.
personality you get for real.
Comfortable.
Nah, and we just like
Somebody
argued how
had to
bad
defend
her
her.
personality really was. So it was just
Somebody had to come and defend real fast. For me, I gotta play devil's
Facts, facts.
advocate.
I'm not saying objectify her. I'm just
I
saying
be taking the role sometime. You feel me?
nah, you good, bro.
she shake her ass on stage. It just makes sense for niggas to be like, I want to hit that.
Yeah,
She probably let me.
Throwing it
Ass
out
on
there.
stage.
Like, real shit.
I feel like that's the type of energy she want a nigga to approach her with.
She really want that hot girl energy.
Yeah, she wanted. Yeah, she liked that drama, like that. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this, but let's do this anyway. Type of vibe. Like,
A lot of people like that.
yeah, but she makes it a little bit too obvious for me. Like a hot girl summer. No, she turned a hot girl summer to a hot girl career. Like Meg Wallen.
Yeah, she's a liar. But
Yeah, but fuck all that shit about Meg and Tory.
so she's a liar.
Welcome to the Jungle Squad cast. I can't believe it. This is episode 112, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with your boy Ape Loso in the building with my guys. My A1 Day 1, Mr. Rise in the building.
You
Was good.
you dig in the building, blessed. Know what I mean?
Good
Got
to
my
see
name
you.
right. Yes, sir.
My treacherous twin, he came to the crib and it was like, yo, I'm just gonna match Los today and
on.
roll red sweats. Fuck it.
Oh,
Damn,
some
red
rest.
sweats
What's
Yeah,
that?
it's Christmas early, apparently, right? Fuck it.
Stamp
We
it.
here. We look good. We look good.
Shitting me.
All right. To my right, we got my other guy, my other A1, 113 episodes strong because we got some deleted episodes y'all don't know about.
For real.
All right, Rahh, what's good?
What's good? What's good? I'm in the building. You know, vibing, chilling.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
I'm saying that now because students are making fun of me because I thought I had good braids, but apparently, it was like, oh my god, you got Pop Smoke braids.
Bro said, welcome to the party.
The braid's clean.
Pop Smoke Breeze.
Yeah, I like Pop, like RIP, like, but it's all good. Welcome to the party.
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, ironically, it is June. It really is. No funny shit.
The month.
When we are recording it, it is June right now, 2025.
We brought the month
It is
here.
June 2025.
And we got one of the hottest artists in Connecticut, United States of a fucking
on.
America in the building. Ladies and gentlemen,
Talk
we
about
got
it.
June. What's goody? What's
It
goody?
was goody.
God, bro.
My
Tell
guy is
us.
here.
Chilling.
Yeah, bro, I feel like you got one of those, either an internet or like some type of black TV show I've seen you personality. I don't know what it is.
Like you seen my personality somewhere.
On a TV show or something, bro. I don't know which one it is.
Say your vibes out there.
A 106 in Park type of vibe. Like, I don't.
Is it like a good character or like a...
Yeah, good character. Like, you got a presentable
Comedic relief.
face. Like,
Get on my
low-key, I
protagonist.
see you on MTV. Like, no funny shit. On
I
Guy
love-
Code, actually.
Guy Cole is fire.
Guy Code was my
You look
name.
like
God,
fabulous,
codified.
bro.
Everybody said that. When I first started music,
Fab is crazy.
they used to
And
say I
they
used to
look like
sound like
Fab,
Fab. You know?
Young OG.
You kind of do sound a little like Fab, too.
That's just a monotone.
That's how the
He said,
cadence.
it's just my voice. I can't change that shit.
Nigga said nice.
The Shalon.
Nah, for real though, but bro, welcome, bro. Appreciate you coming through so last minute.
For sure.
We had to shake things up. My fault. Like I double booked on like next week. He was supposed to come next week, but the guy who had COVID last week is coming next week. Had to switch up a guest. It was just too much. Like I'm not really good with the organization.
I was excited.
Huh?
You said tomorrow. I was like, yeah, but what time?
See, I like energy like that.
Ready to
You feel
work,
me?
Bro, I'm here.
The ones that I gotta chase, I'm like, you know what? You're not even worth it anymore. I'd rather make content with people who really want to make the content because I feel like off purity alone is gonna come out more genuine than anything. You feel me?
Facts.
Just us being us. You feel me? People actually genuinely want to be here. It's gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, stand
And
that.
we off when all of us fuck with the content, then that forces all of us to like kind of like want to push the content a little bit versus oh shit, I'm just using you niggas to make me look cool, which a lot of guests, not a lot, but a couple of them came through and have done that.
So you know who you are.
That's
You feel me?
unfortunate.
If the shoe fits, suck a dick. And you're
That's
the one
definitely-
that we ain't fucking with. You feel
Same
me?
shit.
Stamp it.
Nah, it's definitely fire to have you, bro. I seen some,
On June.
nah, I seen some shit on your page, and I like the vibe you give. Like you direct like most of your videos and shit like that. I seen,
Yeah.
You definitely give like a Wes Anderson, but like the streets vibe. Like you feel me?
Oh, okay, yeah, nah, appreciate that.
Nah, good shit, bro.
Nah, for real. So talk a little bit about your journey, brody. Like what made you start making music? You say
Yeah.
you were from New Haven and shit.
Yeah, so definitely originally from New Haven. Music, I started when like middle school, kinda. There was like a few of my niggas started like this rap group. I kind of felt excluded, and I just started like tapping into my own type of music. This is when I got the BlackBerry, so now I could watch YouTube on my phone type shit.
Blackberry.
Yeah, I had the BlackBerry. So I'm in middle school, got the BlackBerry, just started watching YouTube. So I kind of started finding my own music. Niggas started a rap group, and I was like, yo, like, let me get in here.
Word.
Big ass, of course. Everybody. So, but that just ended up growing, evolving. And then I, like, once I jumped into high school, it's when I started, like, recording in, like, I'm not going to say real studios, the studios anywhere. I'm going to say, like,
Professional.
expensive, professional setting, I guess. Like,
Basically, you started investing in recording.
expensive equipment to like I always like try to do stuff at a high level. So that's why I started in high school, and then I just grew from there. And then, feel me, that's when everything kind of started.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, so you're around our age. So you so you went to college and everything?
I went to college. I dropped out of college for music, actually. When I dropped out, I moved into a studio.
Oh shit!
And I was living there for like half a year with no heat during the winter.
Get in my bag.
Damn,
Just
bro.
know that struggle.
I went through some shit. I got some videos, my nigga, like videotaping me coming out the studio, and he videotaped me in my car. He's like, my nigga Junethatsit, dumb dedicated. I'm like, damn, nigga, I look crazy. I'm in the car like this. And all you see is a bend because I'm living out my car. So I'm literally going to the studio, then driving to work, grabbing clothes out my Benz, showering. I was living in a house with mad Jamaicans. Like the studio was in the back of a house that was ran by like a daycare.
Oh shit, that sounds like some corner store shit, like with the house on top of the corner store type shit.
Yeah, that type of vibe. Corner store was around the corner, but same vibe.
Yeah.
Same exact shit.
Damn, bro. So what did you get out of that though? Like, what happened after that? Because you're not in that situation now, right?
Nah. I got my own crib and shit now. Got my own. Yeah. I evolved from that, but
yeah, you got your own brand too, nigga.
Yeah. Fabric over fish scale collection by Double GI. This is definitely one of my proudest things right here that I started. This was with my pops too.
Oh,
so this is like a family business right here. This is something special to us because we doing something for the hood, and this is something close to what we come from. Like as far as when drugs hit the hood, specifically cocaine in this situation, but the narrative of the brand isn't just about cocaine. It's about just evolving from the negative side of things. Anyway, just changing your hustle.
Like something else to do rather than the easy thing.
Yeah, like not like villainizing anybody in it. Feel me? Like because I can't speak for everybody else. I mean, I've involved myself in things I'm not proud of, and many other people. So I'm not vilifying. It's just basically it's mainly also for the youth to just show people like there is another option though.
Yeah,
Like it's not the
100%.
same as back then.
Yeah,
like right
sure.
now that we have way more options. So
Sir.
I feel
No
that.
funny shit.
Our last
Talk
guest
about
actually
it.
just spoke on that too.
Damn, I like the energy, bro. I feel like the guests that we've been having lately has just been on some like, I'm really about the shit that I'm on. Like, just coming from like humble beginnings, you can just tell. Like, I feel like you value where you at now just because of where you started. So it
Good
just,
shit, for real.
I feel like it resonates from like how you're talking right now. No funny shit.
nah, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's hard ass journey. Like
Yeah. The struggles, son.
So
living
God
in a
give
car
they-
like that, bro. I mean,
God give their toughest battles to the strongest soldiers.
Real
bro,
shit.
bro, no heat. I'm talking about I was in a shed. I think you ever been to my spot where I recorded before?
I
Nah.
don't think so.
In New
Damn,
Haven?
bro.
Nah.
It was in New Haven, but it was rough, bro. It was rough. Like sleeping with no furnace in the middle of the winter and you're in a shed. Like we're not in the house.
Yeah,
like,
nah, you're
what
bugging
was
up,
up?
bro. That's like a wooden type of vibe, right?
and the mat, yeah, and it's like 4 people in there.
It's like
I'm
a
on
door. Like a door. It's not even that like thin type, thick type shit. Like,
nah,
that's crazy.
I'm on a futon. This person's on a futon. This person's in the studio on a futon, and one person's in
There's a
the booth
studio
in a
in
chair.
the shed?
Yeah, nah, it's a big ass, nice studio in there.
It's
Oh,
good.
shit.
Decent size shit.
That's
Yeah,
a big
it was-
ass shed.
Yeah, nah, it was a big ass shed. Am I
a
saying?
shed.
Yeah, it is
Thinking
a
like
shed.
on some
It is
like
a shed.
closet shit, like not a big ass shed at all. Like,
Or should I say garage? But it wasn't a garage.
Like
It was a
maybe-
shed. It was a big ass shed.
It's a big ass shed.
The way it was
because it was
assembled.
away from the house type shit.
There
right?
was no.
It was.
Yeah, it was
it a
away
part
from
of
the
the
house.
He said
I'm
the
trying to think.
material
There was no
assembled in it.
garage doors, so it had to be a shed. Like
Yeah, because if you had to walk away from the house to
house?
something else,
no, hell no. We was in the hood.
It's definitely a shed.
Definitely a shed. No,
The material that surrounded us doesn't categorize in the garage department. I hear you.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
shed.
No garage doors. Got to be a shed.
Definitely
It's
not
in
a
the
home.
hood. Definitely not a home. Definitely not a home. There was no bathroom in there.
If it looked like
That's
a duck,
crazy.
quack like a duck. It's a shed.
yeah, fuck it, it's a
type
shed.
shit. But yeah, definitely
That's
humble
tough.
beginners.
Damn. So like, you have any type of like songs that kind of resonate with that type of pain that you talking about? Like, what would be your go-to song to let you know, like, yo, that's your social security card for like you know who you are as an artist?
Oh damn, nah, it's hard, bro. Because sometimes I dip in and out of different genres, but
Word?
yeah,
You be like rapping R&B and shit?
I dropped the R&B EP, but it was rap up there. But it's like a mixture, like kind of like between singing, not singing. I'm not a R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still canceled. I mean, he did some wild shit. But,
Yeah.
but either way,
Definitely.
a little bit of more melodic mixed with like rap. So I
Oh,
dropped
nice.
that, and then I had like rap stuff. But I feel like probably my most vulnerable song it's an unreleased song, but I have a snippet of it on my Instagram. It's a snippet called Blackout. But yeah, that's probably like my most vulnerable
That shit
song.
coming out this year?
Most likely, that's what I'm hoping, because I keep doing this thing where people don't like that I do. It's like I be trolling my music, like dropping a little snippet like
And then
once
never
a year.
drop it?
You gonna
Yeah,
drop it?
yeah.
Drop
I do the same shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Then drop some shit and then be like, damn, this shit was fire. And then be like, where'd you go?
Right?
So,
it.
but I had a period where I did this 16-week thing where I dropped like a song every week for 16 weeks,
Yeah.
just to like show that consistency. And then it's just, I don't know. My mind kind of be everywhere, bro. I consider
I hear you.
myself like a creative entrepreneur, but
Yeah. So
not
like your
for sure.
priority still is music, or is it the brand for your t-shirts with your father?
right now it's the brand, but the brand kind of ties into the music. I'm still recording actively, still plotting on my tape and things like that, like to
Yeah.
give music. And a lot of that music is going to be introduced with the content I'm going to do with this, because I do cinematic videos as well. Most of them I shoot and direct myself right now. I'm really just trying to evolve to the point where I could just direct it. I consider myself more of like a producer / writer. I don't really want to be behind the editing, but we're going to
Oh,
definitely
okay.
have a bunch of videos. Like with this, bro, we shooting like miniature movies we're going to be doing like for this, because I don't know. Oh, I didn't mention it, but we selling the clothes. I don't know if you've seen it on my page, but we selling it in bricks. So the fabric over fish scale, we call them bricks and okay. So
Oh, shit.
BRIC, then no K. So
Oh.
the bricks stand for fabric, and we selling them in the forms of brick.
That's
Oh
fine.
man, think
Yeah,
about it.
that's actually really fire.
So
Though.
literally,
tough.
like you go on my stories, you go in the stores. Like we're working actively with 2 stores right now: New Haven Apparel on Dixwell Ave in New Haven, and The World
Oh,
on
shit, I know
Whaley
that.
Ave in New Haven. Those are the only stores right now that we even want to work with. No shade to any other store, but we're really more gonna be online based.
Yeah.
But we showing love to where we came from. But you could go in those stores, and when you walk in there, you'll see bricks.
Oh,
Like
that's
you'll see
tough.
bricks on the wall and stuff like
tough.
that.
That's fine.
Damn,
And it's
son.
literally like you're grabbing yourself a brick.
Which one came first though? Like you started rapping, but when did the brand actually officially start?
Clothing. So this past like week was the official soft launch for
Oh,
the
shit.
brand. But as far as clothing in general, I've been like kind of into like designing different stuff. Like ever since I was young, I was kind of like more in the creative space. I went to a school called Betsy Ross School of Arts.
Oh, word.
So in middle school, and that was a big ass school, literally a school of arts in the hood. Weirdly,
That's in New Haven, right?
but shit, it was
That's in New Haven, right?
yeah, in New Haven. But that's a good thing. That gave like a good space for people coming from our environment. So
Yeah.
literally, it's like you specialize either in like dance or the band or acting, things like
Yeah.
that. I did music, of course, and then I did acting. Those are my
Yeah.
two like majors.
Yeah,
Tough.
that's actually one of the like. I think one of my students this past year, she actually got transferred to that one because it's like a performing arts school, and she's like a really, really good singer. And she got like accepted to like some New Haven symphony choir, and they're really, really dope, bro. Like that school over there. Once you get like, isn't it like hard to get in type shit? Or
It's a magnet school. It's kind of like a lottery type thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like they hand picking niggas or we gotta like audition. I probably wouldn't have got in,
Yeah.
but like it was more like you put in like your parents could put in your name in a lottery, and it don't matter where you at in
They
Connecticut
would just
because
pick you.
it's a
Yeah.
magnet school. They just lottery it, and then they'll let you know like, oh yeah, you're good to come here type shit.
That's
oh
fine.
shit, that's
More
dope.
randomized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like in New Haven, it's probably not even gonna be like a lot of public schools anymore. They're looking to like transfer over to like more charters and magnet schools.
Oh, wow.
Charter? What
Yeah.
what is a charter school though for real? I never knew what that is.
It's
I
a
have
it's
no
a
idea.
it's not a private, but it's not a public. It's like right in the middle.
Yeah, like not Catholic.
In
or
what
none of
way
that,
does
but
it
they
mean
still-
like the schooling's better? Like what's the
Certain
difference between that
standards.
and public?
It's free, but they do the standards of like private institutions.
uniform? Or,
Yeah, and it's a little bit more harder to get in type shit.
So they gotta pick you.
I guess so.
Or
Don't
just
quote me on
basically-
that.
A worthwhile student.
Yeah, I would say yes, but that's what I would assume. I don't want to like say yes, but
Mm.
I just know it's like public and charter and like the private school type shit. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for like public school teachers because they're trying to like, I guess, cut the budget for us to like not make as much money type shit, and then it's gonna go towards those new schools type shit.
Oh,
How you feel?
That's trash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's garbage. Yeah.
I feel like some of the most everybody's valuable to the world, but I would say like some of the most interesting people come from those public situations because some of the most interesting people come from interesting situations.
Yeah,
It don't mean you got to be broke to be interesting because you could be rich and have an interesting situation. But
for sure.
feel me? So I feel like that's just unfortunate. Definitely for the teachers too, because
Yeah.
I feel like you're literally teaching the world, like the
Yeah.
next like
generation.
Yeah.
you're so important to, even though I don't agree with everything as far as school systems work and what they teach and how they teach it, at the end of the day, the future is in your hands.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Literally.
100%.
And you're with the future more than the parents are. Like we're talking about how long were we in school again?
Like
From like
8
7
hours.
to
hours a
like
day.
2.
6.
Yeah.
Or some
Almost
schools
like
like
a
7
regular
to 2
9 to
or
5.
like 8 to 3 type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Basically like 6-7 hours out the day you
Yeah.
with the kids.
we was with the teachers more than your parents.
Yeah.
Bro, shit.
And
I
then
feel
you
like
stay after school sometimes.
Yeah.
real shit.
All the way till 6 o'clock.
Like you are the parent.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real shit. I feel like there's enough money out there that it shouldn't have to come out of like y'all pockets.
Yeah, teachers.
Well, the
deserve
government
all love.
doesn't want to fund the Board of Ed anymore, and that's like how the public school teachers get the bread.
That's crazy.
That's just
I
weird.
did see something about that. I didn't dive
Yeah.
into it politically.
Trump be wildin'.
Yeah,
There's
hell
a
yeah.
lot of shit that's like that I agree with, but then obviously there's a lot of shit that I don't agree with either.
That's
But
gonna be with
we'll
most
see,
of them.
man. We're not gonna really start feeling the shit until like 2026, 27. So right now, everybody, like all the teachers, they're trying to unionize and they're trying to get their voices out there to like be heard and shit to make sure like our contracts is good. Like we don't get the short end of the sticks because certain schools are gonna get the short end of the stick. So I guess ours is trying to make sure we don't get ours type shit. So like,
That's why we asked y'all to sub up. You feel me?
yeah, like support
make
the
a difference.
schools, support the public teachers, man.
Yo, I
Everybody
might
deserves a
sub up
living
to this-
wage.
I might sub up to this channel. You feel me? Get these views up. Help my boy out. You feel me? Just in case shit go rough. We content creators. Niggas.
It's not really about me. It's really about the whole, like, bro, it's the whole teachers. Like,
Everyone, yeah.
and that's not even, if the teachers basically can't afford, you know, we get paid less, that means we can't really afford like
To
our
put
bills.
work in
And then if
there.
we can't afford our bills, that means all the good teachers are going to probably have to relocate to somewhere else and then the
Can you
the
just
kids
work
are
at the
gonna miss
charter
out.
schools?
Huh?
Can you just work at the charter schools? Or?
Well, not every kid from that public school is going to be able to go
Well, I
to a
meant
charter
teacher
school.
wise.
Well, yeah, but like,
So what about the kids?
Yeah, fact. What about the
'Cause
kids?
you
Where the
could
kids
just-
I'm
going?
worried about
You're
the
caring
kids.
about
You
the
feel
kids
me?
for sure.
The
Not-
kids is gonna be like, I don't know what's gonna happen to the kids.
You see,
But
that's-
it's gonna get cut. I know their education is not gonna be as good because resources is not gonna be there. So it's like,
See, that's the kindness of a teacher's heart that people aren't trying to put that type of light on. Like, see that, like, you're not even worried about yourself. You're more worried about what's gonna happen to the kids.
well, I'm gonna
Of
have
course
a
you're
master's
worried,
degree. I'm gonna be certified and qualified to teach in anywhere in CT, and so are
I'm
the
good.
teachers. But like, money's still gonna get cut. Now it's gonna be a little bit more of competitive. Now it's not gonna be like how it was before, where it was less demanding. So we'll see,
trouble.
man. I'm sorry, I don't know how we got there.
Yeah, this.
I apologize.
That's OG.
I apologize.
That's changing. That's why.
Life changing shit within the next 2-3 years. Shit's about to really go down. Like it's kind of gonna we're gonna see the effects of our like decisions come into fruition.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yo, it was really good getting to know a little bit about you. I apologize to get on a little sidetrack. I just be like thinking about important shit sometimes.
That is
I
important.
feel like I'm that guy though who always does that though. I gotta not be that guy. I want to be Mr. Rainbow Sunshine, positive. But I'm not,
You
right?
gotta
I'm
be
not
you,
that
bro.
guy, right?
Gotta be
You're
you.
being that guy right now.
The Rainbow Sunshine positive.
No, the
What's
worry,
that?
the worry
Oh.
word.
Rainbow
All right,
Sunshine
so
Positive?
I do have an icebreaker for y'all, and the icebreaker is who was the last person you forgiven? Tell me a story about it,
felt like that
and
was-
why, and what did you forgive them? What did you forgive them about, and why?
This is such a crazy, like. I feel like it's just mad deep. No way to be like relieved.
Shit.
Like
That makes sense though. That's a good one.
I don't even know because
Well,
Nigga, I gave you the topic list. I understand if he would have said that, but y'all niggas had some time.
it's just looking at it. I'm just like it's just so like somber to start. Like we came in light with the fun tour, and then we're like, "This is the last time you forgave."
I forget it
I'm sorry to bare your soul.
It's not that deep, but
I've forgiven some family members I would say like a group of family members like that kind of like, I guess I would say doubted me because it's like, I started to realize I had one of my boys at my crib one time and he was talking about, he was like, yo, I know you struggle with this type of stuff since high school, like of like people in your family, specifically this person that like doubt you or, cause I always have these big dreams and aspirations. He was like, I just hope that you remember it's not a performance. Like you don't have to perform for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do this for yourself type. Like I'm like, you right. I don't
Stamp
gotta
that.
perform for these niggas. Like I'm just focused on my purpose and what I gotta do. But when people are vocal about their doubts or their insecurities and they project that on you, it then I feel like puts that pressure on a lot of us to feel as if we have to perform. And I just recently released that. And then I know like a certain amount of people, like even when I did this drop for the clothing
Yeah.
and we had the news out there, I know like a certain amount of people that were in that category was like, what the hell? Like, he really was cooking up some shit. It's like,
But
yeah, I was
that's-
cooking up some shit, nigga. Like, I got politics, like, out here. Like, feel me? Like,
politician.
this real shit. Like, I'm really working. Like, you think I'm not one of these people just, feel me? So, I forgave that. And now I think differently about it. And I don't judge them or anybody else that thinks that way.
No, that's
because that's just due to their experience.
Yeah,
I agree.
agree.
Friend. I feel like sometimes you need to hear that from somebody.
Constructive criticism.
For real.
You just gotta kind of like that mindset that you have, bro. I think it's only gonna like develop from there, bro. I think you have a good head on your shoulders, man. But
Appreciate that.
what about you, man?
I haven't had any
Might as well
like deep
finish that
impactful
couch.
moments of like having to forgive. I think the closest I think it could be is like work related, just spotting a kid and getting kicked in the fucking face, bro. You know how much strength it takes for me to forgive your ass.
Motherfucker.
That shit hurt, nigga. I don't know how. I don't care how strong you are. You get hit in your nose. That shit hurt, nigga. You go.
Well, you teach boxing?
No, I teach tumbling. So like,
flipping.
Yeah, so like, you know, sometimes they'll go wide set with their legs and just hit you straight in, like
That
jab
doesn't
you
sound
straight in the
fun at
nose,
all.
bro. So I think that's the last time I could really have to forgive somebody because like, you're learning, and I have to accept that and give you grace.
Definitely completely out of their control.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is in their
Surface
control
level for
because
me,
it's
but
their body.
It's all good.
You should be able to control your body. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your thighs, like keep that shit together.
It's a little surface level. You don't want to get deep.
I don't have
It's
anything
fine.
deep. I
It's
just
fine.
said that
You
to
don't wanna
begin
get
with.
deep.
It's all
You don't
good,
want to
yeah.
get deep, bro.
I really just didn't have anything.
You know, road rage, you could get deep, nigga,
Yeah.
because I had to forgive like 10 niggas on the road to that. Niggas are just running stop signs, nigga. And you know it's crazy? Niggas is acting crazy on the road on my way to the gym. And then on my way here, there's mad accidents. I'm like, it's probably the niggas, God forbid, but it's probably the niggas that was doing the wild shit earlier. But this is why we need to relax. But
Yeah, for
that's a
real.
different note. I'm sorry.
That's real shit.
Start on the road.
forgive.
Start forgiving niggas on the road.
Forgiving niggas on the road.
Like, real
Maybe
start
they're
there.
having a bad day too.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I be having road rage too sometimes. Our dad used to chase people like off the highway and
That's
everything.
not healthy.
Yeah. Nah, we used to try to run each. There was one time I'll never forget this. Like this was like maybe 2-3 years ago. I don't know what happened. Maybe I accidentally cut him off. So he sped mad fast, cut me off, and I'm like, bro, I bet. So I went around, sped mad fast, cut him off back, and then he went and then tried to like get me off the highway type
my
shit. Like, yeah,
gosh.
he tried to really take me off. So now I'm tight. So I took the fucking water bottle out and I launched that shit at his car, and then I started chasing him like in the car, driving off the highway. Like he really tried to dip off me because he knew he tried to like he almost killed me type shit. Then I was really about to fight that nigga. I was like, nah, we gotta throw hands. Like,
Yeah, he said we
fuck
gotta
it,
throw
get out the
hands.
car now, nigga. So I started chasing that nigga, but yo, bro, when I mean he took flight and then it was like a yellow light. He got past the yellow and my shit turned red. I'm in the white neighborhood and I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me just
I'm done.
yeah, and there was also a girl and a child in the car too. So I
Did you
was like,
forgive them?
I'm still hanging on to that
This
one.
could be the last time. This could be the last time you forgave someone.
nah, because I have one personally for the last time I forgave. That was just a nice little story to relate to you. I apologize that I made that about me and it should have been about you. What about you?
Well, this ain't the last person, but this is probably like an impactful one to talk about. But one of the last people I had to forgive was my grandmother's goddaughter. Goddaughter. So like, I'm not the type of person to really hold grudges against people. You feel me? But if you make me feel a type of way about something, you feel me? Like I'm cool with just like not talking to you type shit. You feel me? Not that I won't care if anything happens to you, more or less. But like, you feel me? I'm just cool with just not talking no more. You feel me? But you feel me? She didn't show up to my grandmother's funeral. You feel me? So that was something that like always struck me. You feel me? Yeah, it definitely stuck with me. But she recently reached out. You know, was just like confused as to why like we haven't communicated in so many years. And I was able to, you feel me, express that, forgive her, and all of that. And she kind of gave her side. You know, saying basically being so close to somebody for so long, it's hard to say goodbye sometimes. You feel me? So I kind of understood where she was coming from. You feel me? And I was able to forgive her type shit.
Damn,
That's a good story.
Yeah, that was
that
a
was
big one.
good.
That's
All right,
real.
so 2 out of 3, real deep. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. I'm fucking with
Sometimes
you.
niggas be going through the motions.
Hey, that shit was
I don't.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really. All right. For me, there's like low key way too many people that I had to forgive. One, I think instead of forgiving, I just respectfully dismissed them, and it was for great reason.
Does that count as a forgiving someone?
Yes, because if I didn't dismiss them, the other option would to be to petty revenge and like emotional manipulation and like constantly throwing in your face that this was your fault
Yeah.
and no one else but you. So like I feel like the best thing was to dismiss, and that was me like, you feel me, being like, all right, this is it. I don't know. I don't think it's hard for me to forgive people who don't take accountability.
Yeah.
So
That's a big one.
yeah,
Mhm.
but
It's one thing if you understand and like you could take
You did
accountability.
something
Then it's
wrong.
yeah, more lenient.
yeah, but let me think about one about. I could think of one like work related, like where my boss was kind of. I thought they were being an asshole, but they were really, you know, when you text or like email, you can't really see the emotions.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
don't
know the tone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do, but at least I know my own tone, and I read theirs, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's looking a little weird, and they read in mine, and they're like, oh, okay, so it's looking a little weird too, and then it's a little, but they were out of pocket, and I was just like, okay, let's address this immediately, same day, let's have a meeting, let's have a conversation, and the fact that they took accountability on their part and they apologized, I definitely respected her for it, and I was able to like basically forgive her. She was kind of like, I don't like when people talk down on me, and she was kind of like, yo, don't talk to me like on some attitude type of shit. And I was like, oh, whoa, let's take a break here.
Slow
'Cause I
down,
wasn't
partner.
giving you an attitude. I would never, you feel me? Mind you, like she's one of my favorite
So
people. Like,
I leave my emotions at home.
yeah, she's like one of the best people there. Like she's the only ones who like support all the staff and being like, yo, I recognize what you do, and here's a card. Congratulations, happy birthday. Like I like her, and great advice. So, but that's the last person that I personally forgave was that workspace shit. That shit is deep.
For sure.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I don't I can't wait till I just don't have to ever work again, and I feel like it's no time soon.
Stamp that.
Well, you never know
Not
that.
the last part though.
Unless you guys sub up.
Not the last part.
Hit us
though.
on YouTube.
I mean, like
Write us
even
on
if it ain't
Insta.
sub, we'll make money, but we'll have to work hard to like maintain that money. You know.
Yeah.
So like I just don't want to work anymore. Like I just want to get up, eat, take a shit, watch TV, make music,
Make AI
and
videos all day.
then somehow like I made like $1,000 an hour. Type shit.
Sounds like you
Like, somehow.
It's
That's
gonna
what I was
sound
always
like
be
live
work.
streaming, bro.
Huh?
It sound like live streaming.
Yeah, like I don't want to be like rich, like
You want to maintain.
I want to make like what the president makes during his term, like $400K a year. Is that too much?
Nah, it's not too much. It's
never
still
much.
half the amount.
Yeah,
you definitely
yeah.
gotta work.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you definitely gonna be putting in some work for yourself. For
Yeah,
sure.
like
100%.
Dream salary.
I'm the type of nigga to hit the lotto though. Like really,
I don't even
Manifest
think
it.
those people exist.
niggas who hit the lotto.
They do, but they get
Like,
taxed.
real shit. I never even met one of them niggas.
Well,
Like,
nah, for real.
niggas hitting the lottery like every
Damn,
day.
that's crazy. You right. I never met somebody who like ever hit the lottery. It's
Think
like,
about
yo, I
it.
won the lottery.
Niggas
So
be
think
hitting
about it.
scratch offs for $1 million. I'm like, where are these people though?
I mean, why would they like
Oh, yeah.
tell us or like you feel me? They're gonna win and they're gonna keep it low key and then go spend it and then be out.
Load
Why
them
would they stay in the hood? Like they saw a lottery ticket. They saw how bad that went when you stayed in the hood.
Yo, nah.
yeah, but I don't know.
If your boy win the lottery, say he win like $5 million, and that's been your boy since day one. He owe you some bread.
Oh my gosh, I seen this shit. I seen something like this shit right here. You don't owe me no, bro. You said, wait, did I buy
like,
the ticket
would
for
you
him?
like? You didn't even buy the ticket. Like he just
Oh,
won
okay.
it, and like I said, that's your day one. Like
Oh, I seen something else. My
he
fault.
was homeless. He was in your crib. Like any type of shit like that. Like that was your boy. Are you
Oh.
you feel like you entitled to some bread?
Nah. That's nah.
I told you, bro.
Oh no.
I tell him I'll give him a couple
All right,
racks after.
I saw this thing to where if you buy someone the ticket, they
Should you
scratch
get
it
the
off
bread?
in front of you, hit for $5 million. It's like, does that person owe you something?
Let
I'm
me
like,
put it like that. Your boy won the lottery.
I'm the
And that's been
investor.
your day one.
Like,
If your boy won the lottery and that's your day one and he gives you bread, how much do you expect if he won like 5 mil? How much do you expect?
I'm not expecting.
No. Like he's handing you a lump sum of money right now.
he's handing it to me.
What's your envisioned
and I gotta
amount?
guess what he's giving me.
What's your envisioned amount of money?
I'm going based off personal, like what I think my personal right hand would give me.
Yeah.
And he won $5 million after taxes. Oh, I'm expecting an M. For my right hand. Like,
Shit.
if you my right hand, I'm expecting an M. That's what I'm expecting. But I'm happy with 10 racks.
All right, but
Calmly.
what if I did this though? Like instead of an M, I gave you half an M in assets, right? And then 20,000 in cash. You not good with that? Because those
I'm good with anything.
yeah.
I don't need any of it. I'm gonna be
20,000
happy,
cash
nigga. I'm gonna be like, nigga,
Yeah.
But
you
Definitely
gave me
not
something.
obligated
I told
either.
this nigga
So.
that,
I
bro,
don't know.
and he was like, he
Look,
was heartbroken.
I think the issue for me
'Cause I
was
wasn't gonna
saying
give him money.
he'll give me 20 racks and assets. Is why don't you just give me the full set amount of what those assets would have been, and I can make my own investments.
Nah,
You know what I'm
depends-
saying?
I
Like,
think-
I agree with that part,
I
but
think
I
it
wouldn't be
depends.
mad if bro did
yeah,
that.
I ain't gonna be mad at the end of the day if it happened.
Nah,
but
he
like,
was tight,
man,
bro.
like thinking,
What do you mean?
think
Yeah,
about
he
the
was like,
realm
nigga,
of this
really?
idea.
I got my
like,
own
damn,
money.
because I know like if I won the lottery, I'm going crazy. Like George Clooney, like recently he not recently, but like a couple years back he won like not won, but he earned like mad money, and what he ended up doing was he gave all of his friends $1 million. He paid off the taxes for the money and then told them they could spend that money on whatever they needed because they were always just there in his life. Like 14 of his friends.
I think it depends on the people that you're giving the money to. Like if you're like a known fuck up, then yes, I'm not gonna give you
he's
cash.
not
Especially
gonna,
with the
yeah,
gambling
you feel me?
issues.
Like,
Yeah, like if that or drugs or you're just known just fuck shit up, like I'm not gonna give you cash. It's cause it's not gonna be beneficial to you.
yeah, like
It's just
all
gonna
blow
be
the bag.
detrimental.
I'll
Like,
buy you a crib first or a car.
Yeah, like that type of person,
Yeah,
I'll buy an asset.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
nigga,
buy you something that you
I'ma
need
control it,
first.
yeah.
Like,
shit, you gotta go out the way to fuck up.
So
Like,
so you trying to say we asset friends? Like we the ones that you like, hold on, let me make a good decision for you. That's what you saying.
no, I'm saying like if
Me
I
and
were
Rahh
to win
asset
5
friend.
million, instead of giving y'all money, I would give y'all something that I know for sure that y'all need and like in your
Last
life type
forever,
shit.
home paid off.
it's really more.
It
Technically.
is though.
Yeah,
If he
'cause
buy
you're
you a
gonna build
house,
so that
equity.
house
type
equity,
shit.
Yeah, you'll win. You could rent half of it out if you want, make money off that, and then the car you can either sell it off or it'll be paid off, so you don't got to worry about like
I hear
nothing but just insurance type shit.
So we
So
can
I
all
don't know.
agree though on like a calm mill. It's like estimated. Like
I'm not
close
giving my
by,
friend
you
$1
hand me
million.
cash.
I'm sorry,
You
not
never
right
give
now.
your friend $1 million. I'm saying if you had,
If
the
I had
bread.
5, I'm not giving you $1 million. Are you
No,
crazy?
not of money I earned. Hell no. We're talking about the lottery.
Yeah.
The lottery, I'm a little
Lottery
bit more
only
gracious.
5?
Like,
If I won 5,
But 5 million, believe it or not, is not a lot. And if I'm winning a lottery, I'm trying to set like, I'm trying to make
You
moves.
can
Like,
do a lot with $4 million.
that's what
though.
I'm saying. This nigga talking
And you
about
didn't really earn the 5. Like that shit was a
you
lot.
gonna spend more money on your assets
Niggas
with that
that earned
5
that.
million for me.
now,
Nah,
someone
see,
asking for it is different.
Yeah,
Someone asking for the M is different.
and feeling
But
obligated. Like
again, we're talking.
so you want me to just? I'm not. If someone's asking for an M, I'm more likely to do that than just randomly just. Oh, here's an M. I'm not doing that. You
What?
crazy?
I didn't even want to give the M. You told me that I had to give something away.
No,
you told me
you wanted an M for your right here, so I'm not your man because I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna give you M.
I didn't want the M. You said he was giving me
I
bread.
said he puts the bread in your hand. You think of a desired
I
amount.
gotta
just
guess
right
what
now.
this check is. If
what
I had
you-
to guess
like,
what
what
the
you
check
think
was.
your boy would?
What you
would
think
give you?
the check is then?
But you'll give
If
me.
I had 5
you are
and-
not giving me an M. That's for damn sure. I know that.
Ah,
I know for a fact he ain't giving me no M, yo.
Nah, right.
A calm
Nah,
50
yeah,
racks is coming my way from him. Like calm.
50 racks?
Yeah. If you
No,
make
it-
5 mil, he will give me at least 50 racks.
I was thinking the mill just because you said 50 racks. Like
I got you, my boy.
Make it calm.
What about you? What you think Rad gonna give you?
What you think your boy gonna give you? Your
Like my right hand.
Nah, Rad.
Hey,
So now, Rahh.
Give me the idea to make it
Rahh might
personal.
give me fucking a 20-pack.
20 pack is crazy.
Nigga just said
that's
that's
what
all them
yeah,
real.
you my boy.
Niggas up. I'm gonna hook y'all up with assets and shit like that.
Nah, but my right hand, yeah, probably like an M or like a half a mil. But
You
definitely
earned
an
the M
M
in that friendship. That's what you saying?
type shit.
It's your right hand.
So we
Type
don't
shit.
do it.
I'm expecting that from my right hand, from a lottery.
Yeah.
I'm not
saying
expecting you to work yourself a 5M. and
That's a fact.
So you give me an M because I'm your right hand, bro.
Been here, bro. 112 episodes.
You feel me?
All right,
Basically.
so
What you giving your right hand? You win the lottery.
so if I give you like
put it in the comments.
500, and then the other half in assets, that's still an M though. And then the other half is making you with M's on M's in 5 years.
that's-
nigga.
that's
you gonna
cool
give
too.
bro. I'm appreciative of anything, man. But a male could do a lot more. Just
Nah, bro.
I might make some other smarter double dabble investments. Like
You think you could make smarter investments than me,
I
bro?
get assets, you know, but like I could just get like 20
I don't know, bro.
VCs all running cold just through the stock market investing, bro. Bitcoin go crazy.
Yeah, you could use
You know
your
what
other
I mean?
500 for that.
You know what I mean?
But the
got
other
500.
assets,
He said, "Set
you
up
feel
in
me?
the crib. I got you, bro."
Yeah, like
I hear you, bro.
in
Like I
the
said, I'm gonna take it
crib,
either way. I appreciate it.
You'll be utility free, nigga. You feel me? Like,
Type shit.
you be
That
able to
don't sound
afford to do
bad.
that. You feel me? I feel like
appreciate
the
that.
only reason people aren't successful is because they don't have the space to be successful. You feel me? If like we all had the like growing up, like if I just had like a whole entire basement to myself with a whole studio, all the instruments in the world, like you feel me, and just like maybe 2-3 tutors every once in a while type shit going in and out. I just feel like we like a lot of kids just don't have that space type shit. So like if everybody just had that space, just to be able to personally develop themselves, we'll be able to lock in.
I hear that.
So I'm trying to do that for you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, speaking of personal development, Meek Mill and Herbo has recently dropped not only a single, but probably one of the toughest music videos of 2025 currently. Not only for the hood, but for the universe, nigga.
Swear.
All right? Survivor's Remorse is out now, and the
crazy.
music video is heat. Have you guys got a chance to watch it?
Of course, nigga.
That shit was OD. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Like I said before the pod, like I think that's the #1 music video out right now. But because niggas don't respect the hood, they don't support the hood like they should. You feel me? It's not gonna do the number shit up.
I mean, Meek Mill still, you know, there's still some allegations towards him.
Bro, Meek is good, bro. Y'all can't
Meek been
cancel
clear,
Meek.
bro.
I mean, like, if Meek is still making this fire ass music, I wouldn't even mind if he's like the hood version of Lil Nas X. You feel me?
Nah, bro,
my
it's
God,
not that, bro.
Because this shit is
Let's not
fire.
play me.
son.
Niggas is forgetting he had Nicki, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
but everything about I love Nicki. So
I mean,
like,
Diddy had Cassie.
yeah,
Hey, man.
everything about that situation still.
I can't say that. That's
It screams like commercial, like it
I
was
hate
just for the
trying to-
optics type shit. You
sorry,
feel me?
Cassie.
Like when Meek and Nicki Minaj was there, and I just feel like it was more like it didn't really seem real. Like it was
Nah, they
really
was
more
kinda
for the
locked in.
optics.
That song with them and Chris Brown,
Yeah, Meek was more locked in
that
than,
shit timeless.
than Nicki. Yeah, but that don't mean that they was really fucking with each other.
Nah, they was
Fuck?
they was
made
locked in for a couple years, bro.
Oh my god, I'm supposed to believe they in love, nigga. Nah, hell
I could
no.
have seen them going way further, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What about Whitney Houston? She made some heat. She was getting her ass beat.
Why y'all just assuming that he's just like causing harm to her, bro? Like,
I'm not saying that
it ain't
he
none
was
of that.
causing-
Like,
I'm not saying Meek.
I'm
fucked
just
her up or
saying,
anything.
bro was present with a chick. You feel me? Like for a couple years.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga,
A lot of- so was Kanye.
Yeah, a lot of niggas be present
Kanye
with
was
chicks.
real present, butt naked, on the red carpet. You feel me?
Bear.
Niggas ain't canceling
But
yay,
he
bro.
was sucking dicks for 14 years.
Niggas ain't canceling yay somehow.
I'm
Wait,
just
what-
saying,
wait,
but that's
what
what
happened
but
with
that's my
Kanye?
point though.
You ain't hear about that shit?
Yeah.
My point is that you can still do that gay
wait,
shit,
what
but if you
Yo,
make
he
good
didn't hear
music,
about
it's
Kanye.
great. Oh yeah, Kanye sucking dick for 14 years with his cousin.
Yeah, he was saying
Yeah, he
his
admitted it.
14-year-old
Yeah,
cousin.
not 14 years.
Nah, that doesn't
When they
sound
were
as
young.
like cool. Believe what
Well,
I
it's the
said.
truth.
Believe what I
so,
said.
like, let's
He was
put on-
definitely like he openly
him on
made
the
a track
credible
admitting that
information.
you feel me. He sucked off his cousin when they was younger.
Go with the narrative. We're playing telephone in this bitch. All right.
Bro had to fix
Nah,
the brim like.
I definitely think for like the genre of like the video, like for like the artist, the video is definitely really good. Like they did great. It was a beautiful tribute as well. Like they showed a lot of different pictures of past artists, like, and the dinner table vibe, like just everyone sitting down and breaking bread and then being like, and like the AA type group, like that shit was dope. Like it really like, it was great imagery. Meek did a great job on that video for real.
For sure. Definitely the tribute part.
Herbo did too. I think his chain was shining, like,
Bro,
crazy.
Out.
Lil Snoop, King Von, they had Pop. Who else they had? P&B,
one person I didn't
Rock.
see, but I gotta watch the video back is Juice WRLD.
Nah, it was no Juice WRLD.
There was no Juice
It was
WRLD or XX.
But it raised the conversation. I think what they were doing there though was really pointing out more people that
Hood niggas.
yeah,
Yeah.
just more like people like closer to this part of this side of the culture.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Because Juice WRLD and XX, they weren't really like, oh shit. But Nipsey was there too.
And due to violence,
Yeah.
Nipsey got gunned down in his own parking lot.
for
I
real.
believe that was
P&B.
Nah, but
Yeah.
XX got shot
Yeah.
though.
Get food
Huh?
XX got shot.
after leaving
Yeah,
the
he
did get shot.
dealership.
For real.
But that's right. It's more towards like the hood.
Yeah.
Shot down in the not over drugs loss. It was more like gun
Yeah.
violence.
But even though the video was tough though, like Meek Mill, to me, he's always gonna have like a fire verse. But I just feel like lately it's just his like hooks hasn't really been busting the same. Like this song really didn't really have like a hook. If this shit would have had a hook, this shit would have, like, I don't know, it
He's
shit would have
coming
crazy.
more with a message though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this Meek a little bit more because it just sounds like the hook Meek is more of like a song that's like gonna hit the radio play. Like he really like talking, and if you like really listen to his last few like features and shit like that,
He's just talking
he's
push.
promoting more of a message though for sure. Like not
he's
just talking
independent
like,
now, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
So
If he's still independent, he definitely I think because of his other investments, I don't know this nigga's pockets, but due to the other things that he's involved in, I feel like he's not too focused on making a hit record. He just focused on resonating with people.
nah, I'm
That's what
not
I
trying
feel
to
like.
focus on a
Get
hit
his
record,
aura
but
back,
like
for real.
you don't have to make it a hit, but like
You want it to be
you
good.
can still have a make it a song type shit. It's not even a song. It's just him really just rapping on a beat. Like songs, there is a formula to a song. There's like a hook, there's a bridge, pre-chorus, you feel me? Like,
Well, it used to
and
be.
you can still get the message across. There still is. Like the hottest songs out have those things. Like Drake's Nokia, that song has every single aspect of that formula. He just organizes it in a different way. It's just that I feel like Meek Mill, yeah, focus on the message, but if you want to make it more widespread, more universal, so everybody, that song part is what's gonna really make it. The hood niggas already know what you about, bro. We already respect it, so you just feeding us. It's like vitamins to us. Like we good. It's like,
That was
It's
the
like
best way to
vitamins.
describe it.
Give
It's
us
like
supplements
vitamins to
keep
us. That's a
fans.
fact.
yeah, we
That's a
good.
fact.
But other niggas need that supplement too. You feel me? Now, in order to get that over there, they're not gonna want the fucking pill version. They might fuck with the chewable version now. So you might have to mix it up a little bit in order for everybody to fuck with it.
But the question is, does the artist want to reach those people? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. If he does, then he
Yeah.
failed.
I feel like he wants to. I just feel like low key he just lost his direction because at first he was too focused on kind of like chasing what the hottest sound was, and that part I don't like. Like sound chasing, nah. Developing your own sound and evolving that. That's the shit that I fuck with. And I feel like now, since he's independent now, that's what he's trying to do now. So this is good what he's doing because it's low key helping him develop for that next album that's coming out, and that shit gonna be heat, bro. So like, I'm not really mad that this shit is what it is. I'm just saying like, hopefully this is not gonna be like an entire
whole
album.
album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he's definitely gonna have some like shit where he put out like songs with choruses and shit.
Yeah, because he
100%.
makes good. He's been, to me, like Expensive Pain. Even though a lot of people saying on that shit, I fucked with it. So like that was to me his last good album. The one with him and Rick Ross, to me that's what I wasn't really fucking
Yeah, it
with
was a
that
lot
one.
of
That-
throwaways.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Act like that never
But his
came out.
last good album to me was Expensive Pain. It's been like 2-3 years already. So
Yeah, we need
I'm
that
ready
Meek
for a Meek album right now, respectfully. And
Stamp
Drake
that.
about to drop this year, this week. Wayne about to drop. Like we got
Niggas
some
coming
shit.
out.
Clips is dropping. JID's dropping or Jid, whatever. But out of this song, I'm gonna give it like probably like the song I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The video I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Facts. I like that.
Survivor's Remorse by Meek Mill.
overall, I'm giving it a 9.5. You feel me? Video 10 out of 10, but 9.5 for the verses. Like,
Yeah, I don't really need Herbo to rap no more.
he be spitting that pain. You feel me?
Nah,
He just
he
don't
came
follow
through.
like regular
Nah, yeah.
formulas. You feel me? So it's like,
The pain is there. Don't get me wrong, but like he's like a hood version of Lil Rod Wave, not Lil Rod Wave of Rod Wave.
nah,
That's
that wasn't a good
All he
comparison.
does is just talk about tragedies and shit. Like since he started, my nigga, break out of that.
But
You
it's
need to
like
be
if
happy at
Nigga
some point.
suffering,
if
bro.
he don't
Mill,
talk
that
about
nigga
real
can
shit,
go.
who is though, bro?
Bro,
We
real
might as well
shit
get
is
it
not
from the
just
people.
tragedies.
Express, bro.
Real shit is not just
Nah,
being
I'm saying
sad
for
and
like
stuff.
that demographic, that people that could really resonate with the struggles that they go through. You feel me? Like he's being more of the voice, like what Dirk do. You feel me?
Yeah, but Dirk, nah, I wouldn't even compare it to Dirk because Dirk started like that, but Dirk eventually became an artist. You feel me? I don't feel like G Herbo had made it to that step where like he's just still a rapper.
He's a rapper, yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
he's
what he
never
sought
been
out to
an
be.
artist. So for me, it's like that's why this song was a little lackadaisical to me, is because there's just two rappers on it. I always like the contrast in music. Like when one if Meek Mill rapping, let me hear Mary J. Blige on the hook, or like or
Ella
a
May.
Drake,
You
or
just like
a-
hearing more songs.
I like
songs.
hearing rap. Yeah,
Just wasn't-
and
yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't
even
your
if
cup of tea.
even if it's two rappers, make sure that other rapper don't sound exactly like the other rapper. Like have a difference in sound. Like if it's like Meek Mill, Weezy is not gonna sound like Meek Mill, and that's it. That shit gonna sound fire, but it's you gonna know for a fact that that's Weezy. You feel me? Like they have their own distinctive like sounds and personalities. That's
But
the
Meek
contrast.
and Herb do
They
too.
got different voices though.
Yeah.
Who, Herbo?
Meek and Herb.
Well, Herb
Yeah.
got that sound shit, like where he's from Chi-Town and shit. So yeah, and Meek is from out here. So, but they still low key come from the same. They fall into the same leaf, I think. They talk kind of like the same thing. They're just from different parts of the United States of America.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, pain is
If
pain.
you put Meek Mill
Pain is pain.
and Shy
Pain is
or
pain.
G Herbo and Philly, they both would like thrive.
I'm crying. Social experiment.
Nah, I fuck
All right, but moving forward, one of the most littest song I personally think that's gonna have the summer popping. Apparently, Rad said this song's already been lit, but I personally fuck with the remix. Pluto and Sexyy Redd, you feel me? Whim Whammie, the remix came out.
that Lululemon.
The video was fire. I don't know what that is. When that first came out,
Athletic wear.
yeah, I didn't. I know the brand and shit, but I didn't know the actual song because the kids were like coming, like I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Fuck is Lululemon.
No, the song.
Oh,
Yeah, nah,
yeah,
Rakai,
like, what is-
Rakai did
why
a
y'all
stream
keep
with
singing
Pluto on Twitch before.
Really?
Yeah.
She looked like Sexyy Redd's twin. No funny shit. Like they in that
Little
music
sister.
video, I really thought that they were like
Penny
related.
sexy.
Same
Yeah,
category of marketing, same category of music, kinda. For sure.
it was a collab meant to happen for sure.
For me, I felt like the video didn't turn up until Sexy got there. The original had turned up through the entire, because like the vibe, like that's how people
Yeah.
initiated like loving the vibe to begin with. But like I said, when Sexy popped up, yeah, the vibe like went hype. Like I don't know how to explain, because like I appreciate the original. YK needs to agree on her verse as well and shit. And like I said, they were hyped and they did their shit, and that's why I guess it definitely sounds like something that Sexy Redd could hop on. And I'm happy she did, because then it kind of like brought the song to another level for the artist and like Sexy too, like to just give that vibe.
Yeah, to me it felt like when Chris Brown hopped on Mutt. You feel me? Like the song was a vibe as it is. You feel me?
But now that person that should be on it is on it.
Just gave that oomph. You feel me?
Yeah, I can kind of like agree with that. I just personally think that Sexyy Redd is getting better. And like as an artist, like she's developing a lot better. She knows how to perform. I don't know who's writing her verses now, but the verse has been solid lately. So I just didn't fuck with the last song that I didn't really like was the one with her and Bruno Mars. Whatever that shit was. That was fucking
And that shit's still a
Juicy
bop for
and
some
wet.
people. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even
Yo, you rather buy your girl Lululemon or True Religion?
I don't know.
I have to buy one of
That's
those.
the two choices from the song. What you going?
Shit, we going Lulu out. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd rather buy my girl some Lulu. I think it's cheaper, low key, you know?
Niggas, I think it's cheaper.
It's spandex.
Cheaper,
I know they
keeper.
100 a pop, but like, goddamn.
Nah, 100 a pop for some spandex?
That Lululemon.
What's it made out of? That's more than like
nigga.
Probably
That's
the
what
fucking
Lulu's are. I don't
same.
even know what that is.
It's like a sportswear, literally.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
like aloe
fit,
type
like-
shit.
Oh,
Oh my
the
God.
skin, the shit.
Leggings, yeah, like
Wow.
spandex gym wear.
I would never spend
make, like,
$100 on that. That's like spending $100 on a haircut.
So you'd rather buy her True Religion?
That shit gonna be there
Yeah,
sooner or
probably.
later, bro.
What?
Haircuts $100. Shit.
Nah.
I'd rather get the
I learned how to cut my
I'm
hair.
already
nigga,
learning
trust me.
how to cut it. Like I'm
Been
close.
already at
There'll
like
be an
50,
influx
60.
of
Like,
barbers in America
Yeah.
after that, nigga.
Like I learned this shit right here. Now it's this part. I did it one time, but it ain't come out that well.
This nigga last week said construction's the new wave. If there's $100 cuts, you know how many barbers I'm gonna see? Nigga, trust me, I'm gonna be out there.
it's gonna be a lot of unpaid niggas and
I'm
a lot of
getting-
niggas with fucked up hairlines trying it on their own.
I'm giving niggas fades, bro. I'm cutting hair. $100
Yeah, I'll get
a
nasty at
chair.
that shit, bro.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Get
I was-
certified, go to school.
Yeah,
I
like,
had my girl do my shit before I pay $100.
Nah. Oh, they paying 100. I got it for 95 over here. No, let me stop.
bruh.
You gonna be that nigga?
All I need to learn is this, bro, and this raps.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Let me
dick.
get this shit straight. And then look,
There's a
Left.
video out, bro. Y'all ain't see that shit? This
TikTok
nigga
shop
used
got
one of those
some.
combs and then use it to angle it to actually get the hairline out, like those little black combs.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
he
nigga shit was
literally-
probably
and-
too perfect.
Yeah, it was fire, son. He literally used it to the side too to get the whole like angle and everything. I was like, oh shit, that's what's up. You just gotta learn, bro.
I just need the right razor. Honestly,
Yeah,
I know how to
for
line
real.
my shit up. I
Yeah.
be low key going crazy, but cause barbers be unreliable. Like they
Type shit.
should be happening. I feel them,
Yeah,
but that's why relying on people sometimes just aggravates you. You need them last minute, especially if you need them last minute. It's
yeah.
like I thought you did this full time.
You know
But
what you
this
do?
sometimes-
This is your job, right?
Yeah.
You gotta tip your barber, bro. Because if you tip your
Work
barber
harder.
on a regular basis, low key, it don't matter what time you hit him up because they know for a fact you gonna give him extra bread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
hack.
if you don't tip your barber, I mean, I don't
It's
know
a
what.
barber hack.
But nah, the
Yeah.
craziest shit is when they be going on vacation. It's like, nigga, you going on vacation?
Oh, don't get
The
me
fuck?
started. The
This
girl
nigga
who just
hair lady
fucking
with
braided
my-
my hair.
Look at me.
Shout out to Key. You feel me? Make sure y'all go check out that content. Ape, you know, gets his hair
Off the
done. Shout out
couch.
to Key.
Off the couch.
This shit was like, it was a lot, bro. And then she's gonna tell me at the last minute, yo, by the way, you might be my last hair appointment next month. I was like, what?
August.
Next
Yeah.
month?
Like next month is gonna be I'm gonna be her last appointment. So next month I'm gonna get my hair done again. After that, she won't be available for like the next 2-3 months.
What the?
Yeah,
You're talking about haircut?
nah, my hair is
Oh, the braids.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm about to say haircut. It's like, nigga, what are we supposed to do then? I'm supposed to sit around and wait? Like,
Nah.
like
Fuck you mean you going on hiatus? Like,
yeah.
what
She
the
pregnant, so
can't do that as a barber.
And that's how we feel about Sexy Redd's Whim Whammie remix.
I mean she's pregnant. So
We just sidetracked him.
I mean,
mean,
Sexy Red was
she's
cool,
pregnant.
but like,
Thanks for the explanation, because I'm like, where the fuck is she going?
yeah, she's pregnant, so she's not gonna be around. So that's why I'm trying to. I told her to see if she could train somebody, send me her apprentice.
Someone gonna know how to do your hair.
But if not, nah, I'm probably just gonna throw it out. You feel me? It's gonna be summertime. I want to go to the beach, spend the money on my hair just to, get some sand in it the next day. Should be expensive, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how much y'all spend on y'all hair, but unfortunately, I spend a lot on this shit for no
felt
reason. I don't go out. You feel me? I don't got a
I
girl.
like to look good in the crib.
I just go to
Case,
work.
I don't go out.
I mean, I gotta look good for work, I guess. but
Imagine I'm standing in my home and the love of my life walks by down on the street and she looks up
in the window,
and she sees, you know
she's
what
like,
I'm
"Oh,
saying?
who did that nigga's hair?" Excuse me, sir. I just have to know.
Possible.
Oh,
He says your hair.
that nigga's fine.
And that's why you keep your hair done.
Yeah,
Shit me, never
That's
know.
why. All
Gotta
right.
stay ready.
Ooh. No, let me stop. Speaking of Lil Tecca, you feel me? Bad transitions on this side.
She gonna open the door and be like,
Bro said, ooh. Speaking of ooh.
nigga sound like Sexy Razor.
That was bad inorganic. Ooh.
No, that's glow. That's
Speaking
glow.
of-
Right, bro. What?
Nah, let me stop playing. But seriously, this nigga, yo, thank God all of these were visuals. Because I feel like if some of these weren't visuals, I definitely wouldn't be able to get through them.
And appreciate them for what they are.
Yeah, I actually skipped the worst song. I'm going to talk about it next. But let's just talk about Lil Tecca now. He dropped a dope like music video and it's a single. Is it OWA OWA or OWA OWA?
Ooh.
Yeah, literally.
OWA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
OWA
so
OWA.
Literally.
I ain't gonna lie. For me, like I'm personally like a Lil Tecca fan, so this was just more vitamins for me. You feel me? So nice little supplement, nice little thing for me to add on the playlist.
That ass.
Great visuals. Rahh was mentioning some dope shit about his aesthetic. I personally wouldn't have noticed that because this was actually my first time seeing him on a video. I've never seen Lil Tecca in a music
What'd you
video.
think of his aesthetic?
Like how he kind of changes like the way he be dressing, more or less.
Yeah.
He used to like be
Gave
rocking
grunge.
more of that. Yeah.
Gave grunge, gave rock for sure. I think the video was really dope. The visuals gave me like Blade Runner vibes, but then also like
The leather.
other type of imagery as well. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like just with the girls like dancing, like her on the TV, like with the visuals of her lips and shit. Like
Yeah.
I fucked with the song. I fucked with the video. It's
That
going on
joint
the
was
playlist.
fire.
Yeah, he looks like he's definitely getting older and more comfortable in his craft for sure.
100%. He's evolving as an artist. Like I said, his
Definitely.
aesthetic, you feel me? He's starting to get into more of his character. You feel me? He used to rock a lot of like babe shit, you feel me? Glasses, braces, and shit. But aside from that, like I feel like he really mastered that sound. Like he drops a lot of music and a lot of that shit don't really sound the same. You feel me? When he drops hits like this. You feel
Nigga
me?
came a long way from I got black, I got white, what you,
You
want?
feel me?
Which was fire.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
shit
mean?
was still
Ransom
heat.
Still heat.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Tecca.
Yeah, I'm just happy I finally got to meet him in person, like on the TV, because I've only listened to his music. Like,
Well, you never even knew what he looked like?
no,
Or-
That's
I've only listened to Lil
crazy.
Said that on
Tecca.
his
I've
album
never heard of
covers.
his music. I mean, I've never seen him in the music video. I've only heard his music.
I don't think I've ever heard an artist and not been curious enough to see
Yeah,
what
facts.
they look like.
Especially if I like something. I hear a
yeah.
song that I like.
If it's
almost
that crazy,
immediately.
then yeah.
I ain't listened to a lot of Tecca, so like my imagery has been like the album cover from Ransom. And I'm like, man, I see the video, I'm like, wow, the nigga's dreads grew. That's
He took his glasses off. Okay.
Yeah, like, nigga look older for sure.
Oh yeah, he definitely. I don't know. I probably seen him like once or twice. Like I think he said he made internet money, so that was probably the last time I saw him. That was years ago.
Nah, internet money is a person, I think.
Oh, why you jacking static? I'm just so.
Internet Money is a producer, I believe.
Yeah,
And they make a
producer,
song with
yeah, boss.
Lemonade, like, got
Oh.
that juice.
What's that song then? I got so many bitches.
Wasn't that them?
Why you? I forgot the song.
Is it Ransom? No.
Why you jacking static? Wait, oh no, I got many. I forgot how it goes.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
That's
trying-
Lil Tecca, right?
Yeah.
It is. That is Lil
OD.
Tecca.
I know I'm not bugging. Isn't that with A Boogie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said internet money?
It's somebody. I just need somebody.
Body. The
You
chicken
made
like
you said internet money, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they made a song with Nav as well. Gunna, Don Toliver, got that juice.
Yeah, see?
I'm so over a Nav.
That
yeah,
shit's
Nav is definitely
Kick that
done for
nigga in
me.
the head.
Yeah. Imagine if Nav and Herbo make a song together.
Somehow Herbo would save the song, bro.
You a Herbo fan? I got it.
Bro, he's
yeah.
that nigga's a
hero.
pioneer for Chicago for real,
Nah,
man.
he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore of like greatest Chicago rappers for sure.
My uncle's actually one of the first people that brought her out here to Connecticut.
A word?
Wow.
That ass?
Outside of the, like, Ty Henney, I know did a feature with her a minute ago, but my uncle brought him and Bibby out here during that wave. and
Fire.
had
Bibby was nice,
the
too.
city
That's
lit.
dope.
Toad's
Yeah.
place, cause my uncle was a promoter
What?
when he got out of jail. Nigga, I was able to go backstage, shit like that.
That's fire.
That's hard. Toast Place is still active, or they shut
Yeah,
it down?
Toad's place still active.
Oh, word.
That was my first ever concert. Little Herb, actually.
That's hard.
That's-
Yeah.
that's
One of my boys almost passed out and that shit because of so much weed smoked. He was like, we still laugh. Nah, he do, but at the time he wasn't like smoking like that.
Yeah.
So we was in high school, but that shit was just funny as fuck because we laugh about it to this day. Be like, he was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm about to pass out. It's like,
Oh, some movie shit like
He's
that.
like,
There
I'm
was
about
no
to pass
windows
out. I
in
gotta
that
get out of
Help
here.
me.
Nah, that shit closed as fuck, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo. I was like, we
Yeah.
gotta get this
This
nigga
shit
out
hot
of here.
box,
Yeah,
nigga.
Toad plays
Super
me
hot
wild.
box. He was up there rolling fat ass blunts.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, I wasn't even smoking at the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
this nigga's bugging. How's he
That
performing
ass.
right now?
That's when niggas G
Yeah.
Herbo
Yeah.
blunts. You feel me?
Niggas-
That's the thing.
Yeah, you know how you drive type shit? It's just the same thing. After a while, you don't know that you drive and
Muscle
you just
memory.
drive. Like, it's just like a muscle memory. Exactly.
You like an autopilot.
Yeah, but I definitely fuck with the Lil Tecca video. Just to wrap it up, I'm going to give it the overall song, 7 out of 10. Video, 8 out of 10. Calm, not that great. Easily forgettable by July, but I'm definitely gonna add it to the.
That's tough.
I think both can be. It's not gonna be forgotten because I'm adding to the playlist. I could definitely give the video. It's gonna be forgotten, but the song will be on my playlist. I can give that shit an 8.
That shit fire. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. It's gonna have a little bit of
The
repeat
video
value
makes
for
a
me.
0.5.
Yeah, it's gonna have repeat value, but like
That little, ooh,
it's not timeless,
I'm fucking
nigga.
with
Like,
that shit.
feel me?
Not timeless.
it's seasonless. Like it's just for the season for me. Like
It'll be done in like
Nigga said
a
by
month and a
July.
half.
I'm crying.
like
I mean, but
Yeah, that nigga
it
strong
is a
month.
cover song. I know that beat from somewhere else. That,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's from something else for sure.
Yeah.
that's everyday's music. Like I was listening. We didn't talk about it, but I was listening to Zeddy Will's album because we didn't talk about it. I was like, oh shit, this nigga dropped the album. That nigga, all his songs, it's just like
Cover.
exactly. It's not a cover, but he's using samples from original songs.
Yeah,
And it's just like, bro, this is what you decided to do with your life.
That's what
some of
Tory,
them is
that's
really
what
heat.
Tory's doing on some songs.
No, like I'm saying, like he got famous off the Cha Cha. Now he's specifically targeting those hottest old school songs
Yeah.
and
I'm
trying to make.
I'm trying to be the
He's
next
kind
nigga
of
playing at the
reforming
cookouts.
it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's,
Timeless.
He did
he's
the Joe
mastering
Budden
that
shit.
lane.
Get jiggy. That's
Yeah.
going crazy at the cookouts now. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Everything.
That's a
But
fact.
he did it for the whole album.
Nigga reinvented
That's
the electric
him.
slide. You feel me?
That's
Yeah.
him. He's the nigga reforming this shit.
It's
Like you said
not
for the
an
cookout.
album, all right? I'm telling you, we gotta start making new names for niggas who drop music now because they don't drop albums anymore. They are
party
dropping
music.
playlists. Music.
I mean, I guess that's considered a cookout party
it's a playlist.
music. Like, yeah, it goes
Hey,
on a
like,
playlist.
yo, don't say I dropped the album. Yo, I dropped a playlist. Zeddy Will dropped a playlist.
Maybe the vibe he wanted to set was
There was
barbecue.
nothing about him that I
Family
learned about
barbecue.
that.
Everybody dance.
Bro, in albums, bro, we gotta. That's a chance for like. It's like if you go to the movies, right, to go see your favorite movie, and then the trailer was so fire, and then you watch the movie, and the whole movie was filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like until the end, the last 3 minutes was heat, and
Was
then
the
to be
trailer you
continued.
saw?
Yeah,
The album is the artist's chance to get intimate with the listener.
yeah. So I'm happy that he had 2-3 singles that was heat, and I'm like, oh shit, this album's gonna be hard. But I'll be damned if you thought I wanted to listen to that whole album of the same vibe of these old ass samples.
Nah, they gonna have
Yeah,
the
hell.
summer lit though, bro. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
Get
They're gonna
Jiggy,
play
yeah,
those
there's hits on
playlists,
the
man.
album. Don't get me wrong, but like
It's
Get
music
Jiggy
for
was
the
hit.
numbers.
Was he
100%.
the one with him and Lil TJ? I fucked with heavy. I think it's called. Was it called Back to Back or some shit? Nah, I don't know.
But
No,
it's
that's
gonna
the
be
one with
hard to gain
French
fans.
Montana.
I mean, he streams. He does other things as well now too. So he's in other avenues of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Sometimes you
different.
just
But
do
you
have to
got
make
to.
them royalties, make that money back. Like,
yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. So if he's just having fun with it, cool. I respect it. But just
100%
just say
having
you
fun
dropped the
with that
playlist,
shit.
bro.
yeah,
All right, but I got one more. We gonna kind of like rewind a little bit because
honorable mention.
guys, the music videos this week that we dropped actually been tough, but there's only one that I'm probably not going to be very nice to. Okay, and I don't even know why I put this up there. I guess I was just looking for shit to drop because we just
Said,
recorded.
it look hood enough.
Yeah, we
Niggas
just-
might fuck with me.
No, that's not how I think. That's what you think about me.
He said that's
That's what I think. Lucky Diamond sound like that.
Nah, I was just listening. I was listening to something on Spotify because I always check like Apple Music, but I don't usually check Spotify. So I was on Spotify and I was like, oh shit. The beat was like kind of like gravitating towards me. So then I went on YouTube and tried to just watch the whole entire video. And I'm sorry to say, Lucky dropped a new single called Diamond Stitching, and the music video as well came out. Oh my God. Tell me how the song was 2 minutes and 31 seconds and I couldn't get past 31 seconds.
Yeah, I think the videographer messed up bad. Like,
No, the video was ass because it was typical hood shit, but the music alone, bro, I couldn't do it, bro. As soon as I was just like, it was 20 seconds of the beat drop, and I think he
drown.
rapped for like 10 seconds, and I think I caught a migraine, and
I did
was
drown
like,
it
oh,
out halfway
shit.
through listening because like I don't know. I can't even remember what he was talking about.
I think I understand why he called himself Lucky. I understand.
You fill in the blanks. Nah, I feel like for his demographic though, they gonna keep supporting his shit because that shit's heat to them. You feel me? The sound, the visuals just add that extra aesthetic they need while listening to the shit. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a cool song for me. I ain't gonna lie.
I think I'm
Because I
more
can tolerate that type of music.
I think with the videos I've seen lately, what I saw in that video was underwhelming to me. That's why I didn't enjoy it as much. Like you go from like 30, like a SZA and
Luther.
Kendrick to like Luther to going like even just Lil Tecca to going through WRLD like
Survivor's
you feel me?
Remorse.
Like Survivor's Remorse, and then like just seeing like the still frame shots with the pictures like going by holding stacks of money. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, it's just
Yeah.
very like
Cliche and
like I said,
lackluster.
underwhelming.
Yeah,
So-
he's doing shit that like that's in my budget for to do for a music video.
So I guess in the
versus
lineup
him.
of what I've seen, it was underwhelming, and that's why I
Well,
didn't.
he
enjoy
might
it.
be in that budget though. We are comparing him to
Shit.
niggas that are signed to.
Yeah, I don't even know who this lucky nigga is at all. Has anybody heard of Lucky?
Nah, yeah, I heard it go. I be bumping that shit
I haven't
from
been
time to
lucky
time.
enough to hear his
alright.
music.
At this stage, but then you see these artists, if they end up going bigger, then you start seeing their videos evolve a little bit.
I
But
hope so.
I mean, Meek was outside in the nappy braids with no edit.
Yeah,
Dinner
but-
table.
I get what you're saying. I agree with you. All I'm saying is we're unfairly comparing this nigga to niggas that have awards.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm saying,
I mean, but they're your inspiration, nigga. Copy them.
nah,
and
all I'm
label.
saying, like-
there's
and
other
label
niggas
backing.
who aren't as great with the award or not as like commercialized or like recognized that are fire.
Nigga, your
Fact,
videos
son.
are heat.
Nah,
You see what I'm saying? Over that music video, I'd watch your video and know there's at least a conceptualized piece or something
Yeah.
like going.
This is the
for
most
me to watch.
predictable, like seasonless shit ever. It's like a white person going in the kitchen and cooking some fucking chicken.
I feel you.
That's literally
Also-
what that song was.
Also demographic though. He's not catering to the artsy type people. He's not catering to the people that are looking to be that type of entertained. He's only catering to the people that get enticed by seeing cash. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And it's a lot of people like
to
that.
get the
Yeah, I'm
playtime
more
on
song-
YouTube
yeah.
to get the streams, to get the money. So I get it. You gonna post a bullshit video too if the song, regardless,
See,
is
if
hard.
the song, I'm not really mad at the
I just
song.
need
but
hours
the,
watched on YouTube.
Yeah, you just waste my time with the video.
I feel you.
The beat was carrying the song. Okay, play it. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, bump my head, bump it in the club or whatever for a little bit. Cool, but that video was a waste of time.
Yeah.
I agree. I just want to make sure we know I'm on your same side. I'm just,
I'm not an
I'm just
enemy.
letting you know there's another side. Like, because I be
It's a
seeing
demographic.
niggas
100%.
on
It's a demographic
Instagram
for
on their
everybody.
story, and you just see them on just videotaping their screen and it's YouTube and it's
YouTube shit
videos
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
They just letting that shit run while they doing some bullshit. Like,
That's
Yeah,
their
exactly.
aesthetic.
or they
you feel me?
listening to that, watching out YouTube while playing the game right here, and they're like, this video hard.
Exactly.
Literally,
Smoke the blunt.
and that shit just
Yeah,
running up numbers.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah,
And niggas
that's how
getting
it should be
paid.
racking up.
Yeah.
That's a playlist, and niggas don't be paying for Apple Music and shit.
Fucking
That's why young boy be going crazy on YouTube because niggas be doing that same shit, playing 2K, just letting that shit play in the background.
Real shit.
Wow. Damn, that's kind of crazy. All right, I'm not gonna stay too much on Lucky. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 and keep it pushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5.
6.5.
All right, you good?
I can give it 6.
6. All right, see, range around, so that probably average out to like a 5.8. Nah, I don't know how to do math. So I don't-
Probably like 6.2 or some
Everything
shit.
past 5, it rounds up to 10. Technically, you did great, Lucky.
Keep
I
dropping
don't
music,
think that's
bro.
how the mean works, but all right.
Isn't it? Anything below 5 is rounded to 1. Anything above 5 is rounded to 10. No,
No, but like he chose what you chose 6, right? Or 7?
7.5.
You
I chose a
chose
6.
and I chose 5 and you chose 6.
That's still
round
a
up.
C, F.
Round up to a
B.
7.
Yeah.
Round up to a 7.
Shit like
you
a
would
C
have to
minus.
add all those up and divide it by 4, and that'll be what the main average is.
I'm gonna guess on a
Nigga said that is the mean.
If
I got that
because I don't
correct.
I think
remember.
the
that is.
medium. I don't know.
Is that
I
the
hate math.
median or
It's like
what?
mean, median, and mode,
Yeah,
right?
I don't remember the.
I think that's
what they
mean.
I always thought those things were gonna be pointless, but now clearly I could use
They're relevant.
Yeah.
Should have paid more
It's
attention to
basically
school.
Whichever one means average, nigga. The average.
If
yeah.
that might be mode. That might be mode.
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
Fuck it.
Don't ask
Oh, we
me.
look stupid as fuck right now.
Like, yo, this is why I don't watch these niggas. These niggas don't.
This all sums it up to say this shit was a 6, nigga.
We think.
It wasn't that good, Lucky.
Nah, sorry, man.
Unfortunately.
Type
Oh
shit.
yeah, the reason why I say he was lucky is like because when we listen to the music, we're unlucky, but he gets the powers of luck to him transferred to him.
All right.
But moving forward, XXXTentacion and Juice WRLD rise from the dead with Undertaker to drop fucking Whoa. All right? It was amazing.
That was actually my favorite song of the night, bro.
So, okay, I can understand.
I mean, for me, like visually as well as like just like lyric, like not even I guess lyrically, but just like from what the vibe the video gave and what the song gave, definitely was a lot more, I think, insightful and like positive for me. Like they showed a lot of like kids in Jamaica just pretty much getting to live out what they wanted their dreams to be for a day. You know, and like they made that happen for them. Like had them go inside a giant stadium, running around, playing football, just jumping in the pool, chilling, having fun, living life as kids. Like,
Yeah.
that was cool to see. Like, you know, people living life with the music of people that are gone, you know?
Yeah, which I could definitely appreciate them going with that type of visual because it definitely puts a bigger spotlight on shit that's important in this world. As opposed to just doing like some, they could have did anything with this. You feel me? They could have went an animated style. They could have virtually put them in there type shit. You feel me? But I feel like going with that, just put a bigger message and it makes the song bigger. That's gonna be a more international and global song because of that shit.
Facts.
I almost expected Rihanna to do the voiceover. Like, it gave me like Guava Island vibes. Like, you feel me? Like that little short film about Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
That shit was good.
that shit was tough.
I gotta
fuck
listen to it more. I like the vibe. I was feeling the vibe. I was liking where it was, how it was making me feel, but I didn't really know what they were saying.
Yeah,
I couldn't comprehend off rip. Like that's
Of
just one
course.
of those songs. Like I gotta really listen to it a few times.
Yeah.
Or watch the lyrics. You feel me? Because
And the video,
it's hard.
I mean, unfortunately they're not here, so they can't be in it. So I guess the direction that they went for it was good for what it was, and it was like super cinematic, so it kept you engaged.
100%.
Yeah, I want to know who's behind their like, you know, intellectual property in order to like be able to create the songs, because a part of me, to be honest, man, I love it and the song is great, but it's just something about them having music dropped like now and like
Without them.
6-7 years later without them. Yeah, I don't like that. I never did. I never felt comfortable because you're dropping music from the perspective of what you saw them as from when they were alive. But this is 7 years later. That's not going to be how they are now. All right, like especially people like XXX, Juice WRLD, like Mac. Every single album and project, it was almost a complete different perspective type shit, and they kept growing and evolving. So when Juice, XXX, and like Mac Miller, like when they keep having their music constantly be dropping after they're dead, it makes me uncomfortable because it's just like, to me, it's more of a money grab versus an appreciation for what they really did.
Yeah. So what do you think is like a reasonable and respectable time frame to post like posthumous stuff?
I don't think you should. Like, I think we'll
Let it
appreciate
rest.
what they dropped, and whoever has that property, you feel me, sell it to the highest bidder or let the family keep it. Like, I don't think it should constantly be,
I mean, if they selling it to the highest bidder, they're selling it to a record label who's gonna drop the music. You feel me? So that's why it's out there.
I don't know, man. If I was me, I would be like, yo, you can sell it, but y'all can't drop it nowhere.
Just hold on to it.
Yeah,
Listen
you
to it.
can listen to it. You can share it with your family, have live parties with it. You feel me?
For the
I think
price
as
you're paying, for
fans,
the
we
price you're paying, you're putting a stipulation on what I could do with this property. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Just for
If I
Juice WRLD
die, I
album.
can tell what I can like leave in my will. Like, this is what I want my music to do and be. Like,
Nigga, this
But
is
most
like-
people
that's
don't
not
prep for a will at 20. They're not. That's the
Most
last
of the
thing they
time
think
it's
about.
You ain't
the
write your
family
will yet?
holding down that camp. Like,
Nah.
you ain't write your will yet?
no.
You wrote your will? Oh yeah, wow.
But literally,
Nigga, what am I giving?
PS5,
Whatever I have, just
Right.
split it up.
Not pretty value, like
What?
feel me?
my TikTok followers, nigga, here.
I'm not pop, but for me, I ain't generational. Like, shit, yeah, like, for me, right? Once I get some shit,
Like I said, I ain't got shit right now.
I got some dirty New Balances and some
Right.
joggers with a hole in it, nigga.
I'm renting my apartment. Like, feel me? Like, once I own the apartment, then I can write a will. Like,
Nigga, you could be like, if I die, give my daughter my phone. Like,
yeah, maybe that.
yeah, you feel me?
This shit
you
still
got,
need
you
to be
got
paid
shit.
off,
This is
nigga.
shit in the crib. Like, Yo, you can put low. My PS5 go to my uncle. Like, you feel
That's
me? Like,
crazy.
My
The
record
little
player
things.
go to my niece. Like, you can
Nigga
really do that. My
splitting up
bracelet, my
the
jewelry. You feel me? My last couple checks go to my mom. Like, like shit. Niggas do that.
I'm crying. But nah, I think as a fan, we still like me personally, I still appreciated like the music that was dropped. You feel me? After death. You feel me? Especially for like Pop Smoke. It wasn't like the best stuff. I feel like his best music was when he was still here, but I
Nah,
still
that last
appreciate
one was hot.
Yeah.
You were right. That one, but that happened when he was like, it was almost the same year that he died type shit, and he was literally working on that album and promoting that album.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
for
like
me,
Ready to Die, Biggie Smalls. Like
it was literally he died, that shit dropped, and they were promoting that album already. And that, like, I think they already had a couple leading singles that dropped already off that album.
So what's it, Life After Death?
What?
Which album
For
dropped
Biggie.
for Biggie? It was Life After Death or was Ready to Die? After he passed.
I think it might have been Ready to Die.
Juno say,
Let us know in
I
the
was too young
comments.
for that.
I think we're just picking up where the artist left off. It's up to them. No, if I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in their contract if they could drop stuff when they.
I think it's the end of their family's name too. Like, isn't it like Juice mom who like dropped the last project too? So it's like she has something to do with it, and she wants to spread her son's music.
And then also, like, I'm
beautiful
sure
message.
as the team, as the family, like, you want to keep that legacy alive. Like, also, a lot of people think, like,
Taking
what would
care
they
of your
want us
family
to
from
do?
the afterlife? Wouldn't you want to be able to do that?
His music by him, like that he already made already would do that.
I mean, numbers go down, and you could drop new stuff to get more numbers.
Yeah, I don't really agree with, like, the unfinished shit for certain shit. Like, it's certain songs that could get away with it. Like, I think it's Tunnel Vision, Pop Smoke, the first song on that shit. Like, you could tell it's unfinished, but it was a great intro song. You feel me? So certain shit, very few probably work, but like the unfinished songs, I say just leave those alone.
I feel you that.
Cause you don't know the full vision. You feel me? You could really fuck something up.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know the full vision. Some of these, especially with XXX and Juice WRLD, some of these are just like little recordings of samples, and then
Verses put together.
they don't even have the beat, nothing. They're just they're constructing the whole shit behind it, basically behind their
fact.
words.
I mean, with this video, you can see that. I mean, there's not a lot of like lyricism,
Not from
good
XXX
choruses
at all.
and hooks, yeah, but it gave a good message again. Like it was the vibe. I could see that song like late night summer, like chilling at the beach, like being played. Like you feel me? Something like just calm, cool
Hell
vibe.
yeah, driving
Yeah.
in the car.
Definitely beach vibes. I could feel that.
Late night drive, like.
But I did like the song though, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm giving that shit a 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5 song, 10 for the video.
I like that. You good?
Yeah, 10 for the video. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 till I could listen more.
Yeah.
Listen to that shit on the way home. I'm like,
It's a 5 minute 26 second song.
I
Too.
mean,
I was
the
like,
video
shit.
makes it like that, no?
How long is the song?
I don't think it was that.
Yeah, probably like 3 minutes. Yeah.
Video ads.
Cause they had like
Oh,
little
yeah, because
cuts.
they had, like, little
breaks
scenes and shit.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out if you haven't yet, guys.
All right, check
Yeah, I
out the music.
appreciate it. Well, that definitely wraps up the music segment. I'm trying to move nice, quick, and efficient tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How are you enjoying yourself so far? Are you good?
I'm enjoying myself. I'm chilling. I do need another water.
Oh, isn't that not yours right there?
Yeah, my joint right here.
Oh,
Appreciate
shit.
you.
Gotcha, bro.
There you go. Boom.
Express.
But I'm enjoying myself.
The first one is free.
How much for the second joint?
Never mind. I ain't charging.
G prices $51.
Loan
Nah.
system. You can give it back.
Now, once we get our space though, and niggas start having guests and
Vending
shit, I am
machine.
gonna start finessing like
I'm gonna buy a vending machine. I'm gonna have it sitting in the
all the
studio.
grabbers, all the smoking products, but I'm
All
gonna
the
charge a lot of bread, all the lighters, all the drinks, but everything's gonna be like at least 5% more than what you'd pay at a regular spot. Yeah,
I feel you. Luckily, I stopped smoking as of recently, at
Good
least.
shit.
really?
Shout,
You still look
Yeah.
high as hell.
shout out to that.
Yeah, probably. I was around a lot of weed earlier, but I ain't smoke.
Nah, but like your eyes just look like naturally, like you just got like those little chill eyes.
The contact.
He said
Yeah,
naturally.
maybe that.
Oh.
Nah, my eyes always been kind of like a little bit
Yeah,
more.
you just hit it a little bit with the glasses. You just thought you was low. Oh, so
Right.
look, he wear the head like you, bro. I
Yeah,
thought
bro.
you made that up.
Nah, I didn't make it up, bro.
Oh
I thought
shit!
you made
Nigga said,
that.
I thought you made it up. Nah, bro.
Nah, but
Damn,
we are
man.
actually here. We were trendy. We going crazy.
Yo,
Nice
that
to
didn't
see y'all
sound
niggas.
crazy.
Let's get it going. I'm
Yeah.
actually like this fan that got me fucked up. My nose stuff he's up from that fan blowing in my face and shit. But nah, we here. What's good, my niggas? Y'all niggas doing good?
Yeah.
Tight shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Nah, Kai recently just dropped out some information on his latest stream. Nigga was saying that he's finally about to get Streamer University like legal properties like put entirely under his name. Y'all heard about that?
No, trademark.
Like yeah, like he literally like the idea of Streamer University. I mean, if you don't know, obviously he had like mad people pull up to school and like had classes going on and basically having everyone promote each other. He's trying to like lock in that idea as his own. Like, what y'all think?
You think he did that because of that whole Natalie Nunn thing, trying to like put him on blast or whatever?
Some people are saying that. Like, I
Did she
don't-
put him on blast? For?
yeah.
I guess basically like I think Kai was like reaching out to her like, yo, let's collab, let's work,
Wow, but
and then you feel me, like I guess they was just going back and forth, but he was just basically baiting on the content. And then I guess they was talking about coming up with an idea of like some similar to like that Streaming University shit, but I guess incorporating like the baddies into it and all of that. And then he ran off with the idea supposedly. But you know how people be when you come up with some shit like that.
I don't think that was anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds a little bit credible there.
But I also heard him mention today something about like he's trying to do like a
Summer camp.
like a Survivor's Island.
He's doing
type
a
shit.
Total Drama Island.
Total Drama
He's gonna do a
Island, yeah.
Total Drama
That
Island.
shit was my
stream.
shit. I ain't
That
gonna
was
lie.
my shit. They got a new one that dropped last year. It was actually really good, but they got rid of the original host from that Total Drama Island who played I think his name was Chris. Who?
Oh, word?
Yeah, because he was like sexually harassing or raping somebody.
Oh my god.
And he ended up getting fired, and then they kind of like deleted all the episodes with him on it, so it's really hard to find it. So if y'all have them episodes, it's really hard to find. And they started dropping newer episodes.
They need to start like separating the cast, like, cause I feel like we can't get through these like productions without this type of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Nah, real
Work
shit.
from home
Nah,
is
but
a
Total
voice
Drama
actor.
Island sounds crazy. I would actually do that shit. That shit is crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah, that shit is dope. I wonder how bad they can get, and like, you know who I was seeing it? Queen's Flip. Like, he'll be great at that.
Because he bring good energy. I mean, hyped energy at least.
No, I just think
Ratchet
he'll be funny to like see him do some dumb, nasty shit and just embarrass himself.
But yeah, Kai, he also said, don't expect it like to be coming annually or anything. He wants to hold Streamer University close and like drop it when like it feels like the time is right.
Yeah.
Because it is such a really cool project though. Like to like give everyone else the light and love and like people leave with the difference being made is like fire, bro. Like DDG fucking was there. Like he came out the MVP after just dealing with Halle
Yeah.
and shit, and then literally everybody over here using my ball sling now. You feel me? Like,
For real.
Not really, because I just saw in the video he tried to use that mob ball with a girl, and then she was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then he switched up the whole conversation. He's like, "Oh, you know the singer?"
man,
That sounds smooth
sometimes
like
you gotta
that, though.
you gotta do that. Like,
Yeah.
I saw like 85, 90% from the field though. Don't
I mean,
get me wrong. Like,
I'm
only
not-
8 for
I'm
10.
down.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not using ball.
You think he bagged India Love?
yeah.
What did you
I
say?
don't think bag. I mean, there's definitely been reports that she said she was gonna take it slow, chill him's friends, and see what happens. Like they are good vibes together. They've been chilling a lot lately.
They probably smashed once or twice, but you feel me? They
I
keeping it
doubt.
on some friend zone.
I don't think she would right now, just with the whole marriage thing and everything going on. I know she'd probably.
I think out of everybody, she would.
hang out with him, but I don't know. I ain't there to be like.
I seen her on
this-
College
I
Hill. She
personally
messy,
think
bro.
she did.
I
And
seen her watch. Wait, you seen her what?
on College Hill.
College
Yeah, she's on
You
College
can
Hill.
just
Celebrity
tell she
Edition.
like clingy too. Like she just want that boyfriend type energy around her. You feel me? You
Yeah, straight
catch a
off that
right
Duke
vibe
Gun
with
shit.
her. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah,
bro, definitely crack.
yeah, I think so.
That bro definitely.
Bro,
cracked.
definitely crack. Like
Yeah.
I ain't.
Fingers crossed. I
Okay.
mean, who knows?
Yeah, I like
Bro,
them
crack.
together though. I think they look good though. That's what I'm saying. Like I actually support them together. Especially I see them more in a better relationship than him and Halle Bailey. Like I didn't that to me that didn't look good at all from the beginning. Like, it didn't look like a good match to me at
Quick
all.
little sidebar. Anna from the Baddies. I don't know if y'all know her, but she was just talking shit about India Love because she was just saying like, oh, she was boring. Da 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 da. I guess because India Love was trying to come as Zoe Spencer because of DDG type shit. But she's
like,
talking about
I'm
that
trying
shit.
to come
and
in here
shit.
for nothing though. That entire time, Zoe was trying to call DDG a boy. She was like, "No, he's not." Like, you know, like I'm trying to respect my friend and not talk bad on him. So like that wasn't even any type of drama. So
Nah, I
I
guess
don't know.
India Love was just saying that Zoe is just like extra type shit. Like,
I mean, that's what Zoe Spencer is though. That's her personality. She gives extra. She's not a bad spirit, but she gives extra.
yeah. So Anna was just like, bitch, we extra. Yeah, we're lit. Like, you're boring.
I be wanting to know what's real.
Yeah. How much
that
of it
baddie
is
shit
real?
is crazy.
Like,
'cause,
are these real
kids watch that.
altercations?
Yeah.
like on TV, hell no. Some of them is like definitely manufactured, provoked. Like nah,
Most of that should be for the cameras.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
They know what they're doing. It's because you'll see the same type of bitches in like other shows.
I feel like the most genuine people that we see right now are the people that's twitching, doing IRL shit. Like,
Yeah, being bearing themselves in front of the camera every day. You feel me? And DDG happens to be one of them. You feel me?
The most genuine people ever you'll probably see is in probably two places. One of those retirement homes or the emergency room.
Yeah.
All right,
Type shit.
You want
We
niggas
talking
to keep
about
it a stack
globally.
with you?
Facts.
You want to hear the truth? These old people will keep it a bean with you.
Some of
Hell yeah,
them
they
be
will.
like mad rude though. I fuck with the old ones that is like still happy with life. But
Yeah.
the ones that just
Disrespectful.
it's like, bro, come on.
I'll beat the fuck out
I'll
of you.
really kick you in your knee.
Yeah,
Get down.
literally. I'll pluck you in the forehead. You done for the next week. Like,
Nigga, that's gonna fuck up
feel
your
like- I
hip,
know-
your back.
I feel like I know Offset probably feel the same way right now. Cardi B and Tay Diggs, they finally made it official.
Stephon
I mean,
Diggs.
Tay Diggs. Why I say Tay Diggs?
I'm like, she thugging and bugging like that?
Who the fuck is Tay Diggs? I noticed.
That's the
he's an
actor.
actor.
Yeah,
nigga.
that nigga was in the wood.
Yes.
Yeah, Cardi B and Tay Diggs, man. Cardi
that nigga
B and
like 50.
Stephon Diggs finally made it official June 1st. She just dropped on her profile. Crazy little pic of them on the boat looking cute and shit. Like, y'all seen anything about that?
Yeah.
I definitely seen some shit, man. That shit was amazing, and I think Cardi really still looked good when she move it the way she move it. And I support the fact that she went from a like let's keep it a stack. Like Offset, no homo. He like a 6.5 out of 7. Stephon Diggs is really a dime.
Not rating niggas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not doing. 100% not doing it.
Bro is a football player, gets all the bitches. Muscular as fuck, like he's like the black fucking America.
He said,
Captain
you definitely
America.
lost her off.
Black
like-
Captain America.
He don't do drugs. You feel me? Like, bro got his son looking like him.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
actually crazy.
That's
yeah.
what I think
You
should
did
get
tell us
Lil
about
Wacky.
Yeah, so like, I just think he like women are real. They really know how to piss a nigga off because they really try to get the nigga that they knew like everything that you were lacking and get that next nigga who has everything that you was lacking. I'm like, oh,
But I feel like Cardi from the Bronx, you feel me? Like, you not fucking, like, you not playing these petty games with a regular female, you feel me?
yeah, Cardi's
I was about to say,
playing petty games, and Offset is playing petty games, but them games, it's like
Don't affect
you
her. She
taking
don't
it there,
care.
I'm taking it further, and Cardi is taking it further. You feel me?
Yeah, she really don't care. I mean,
You don't fuck
having
with a
your
Spanish
son,
one.
having your son have the same hairstyle as the stepfather,
Yeah.
essentially, is a little crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like. He's a famous football player. You know how many kids admire and probably do that. Oh, you know how many little niggas put blonde in their hair when Odell Beckham did
It's
that
just
shit?
way
Like,
too close
it's
to
like,
home.
I
Way
don't
too
know,
close
but
to
it
home.
definitely looked like
Way.
a strike.
Hell yeah.
feel me?
100%.
I
you doing?
support it.
What you doing? Your baby mom got your the stepdad and the kid with matching braids, 2-strand twist.
That's
I
tough.
don't know.
I gotta
That's
be
tough.
offended.
I feel like sometimes like not caring just be like the best shit. Like you just not phased. I'm like,
Nonchalant.
don't
man.
even acknowledge it.
Nah, Offset definitely care because bro really tweeted an NBA player passing the ball. He was like, "You got it, bro."
Not my
To
ball.
Stephon
Take
Diggs.
the ball.
But then he also tweeted today. Hold on, my for y'all.
He deactivated his Twitter.
Yeah, he recently deactivated his Twitter after all of that. But he was just like,
As of 6/3/2025.
damn, where the fuck is that shit?
See if you. That's tough though.
That is tough, man. Because
It's a
I
hard loss, Cardi.
I don't know, man. I just personally feel like he really heartbroken.
He said, now when somebody die for playing with my son, then call me to crash out.
See, and that's the stuff I don't be liking, bro.
That's
Like,
that.
He's snitching on himself.
cause it's like I feel like you not it just makes you seem more like you're not really like on that because you tweeting about it.
Yeah.
Like, cause if you really on that, you just left mad evidence. I mean, that's
a
the
fact.
You gotta let
obvious.
niggas know though.
Yeah.
And then, but even then,
But
it's
you
like,
back.
That's what
You
you
really
don't do
and
though.
you don't
like,
have to let niggas
Yeah.
know though.
but that's how he feels.
Yeah.
If I'm about to smoke you, I'm not gonna. I'm about to smoke you,
like,
niggas.
bro,
I'm gonna stay quiet. You feel me? I'm gonna let shit simmer down. I'm gonna let niggas think I'm not even worried about it. I ain't even see it.
Then I'm gonna smoke you.
Nah,
feel me?
I'm hiring
shit.
50 bad bitches to go bag this nigga. Do your worst to him. You
Nigga
feel
said,
me?
I
Or
don't
your
care how I
best.
look
You feel
trolling
me?
with my
Like,
kids. It ends bad.
Nah, I'm gonna just get a bottle of like blood with HIV.
Oh God.
Nah.
And then just start
aggressive
throwing it.
answer.
Where do you
He
even
said,
find
alright.
that?
Where did you
What?
find
The
that?
hospital.
Yeah, you just go to the hospital.
Go in that
Do you have
biohazard
AIDS,
room.
man? Fill it up in this
I'd
bottle.
like to buy a fifth of AIDS.
Yeah, literally.
Load me up. I brought my own bottle.
I don't even feel comfortable being around that.
I brought a hydro flask. Yeah, I brought my
Nah.
Stanley. Please fill it.
Been around that bottle.
Nah, fill me up with a fifth of AIDS.
What do you need? A biohazard sticker and I can walk around with it? I'm good. Like, give me some blood, please.
I'm crying.
Fill that shit up.
You can go to hospitals and get blood, right?
Yeah, you just do it how you
Nah.
do it. You just
That
go
shit
like
would
that.
scare
No
me,
contact.
honestly. To even just see that. If you were
Yo.
like, this is a bottle of AIDS, I'll be like,
Nigga, I'm running as fast as
Biological
possible.
warfare,
Get
nigga.
the fuck away from me.
You're changing lives for real, nigga.
Literally. On the spot, too. Like,
Like,
on the spot.
contact.
You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm crying.
No offense to anybody that possibly has to deal with that or whatever. But
Of course.
Nah, but imagine getting a bottle.
yeah.
A fifth is
Like,
crazy.
Drink this. Oh my god, that's crazy. All right,
Nah,
That's tough.
yeah, you'd have to like have a universe where you could throw that and then have the cure to heal them. You feel me?
nah.
Nah.
Get this, you'll get this when you act right, nigga.
Yeah,
you feel me?
revenge. That's it.
He said, well, revenge is
do
a
you
one-way
do that?
street,
Yeah,
nigga.
you gonna learn. You feel me?
What about redemption? You feel me?
Redemption comes after revenge.
And let me redeem myself and give me the cure. You get what
No,
I'm saying?
after I get revenge on you permanently, I'm gonna redeem myself.
Nigga said 2 for
I can
1.
respect that.
Yeah,
I feel you. There's also many times you get redemption.
I didn't kill the nigga. He's gonna just want to be dead.
Said that slow.
Like I said, there's also many times you can get redemption. I guess it's over for Tom Thibodeau. This nigga just recently got
You said
fired.
that weird, but I fuck
Got
with it.
fired from the
Thibodeau.
Knicks as the head coach after 5 seasons. He's been there since 2020. Y'all think it's a well-deserved like let go?
No,
Mind you, he just recently signed for a 3-year extension on his contract, and they let him go.
That's tough. I'm gonna say yes and no. And my yes is biased because of this past season. You feel me? I feel like if he would have did a little bit better with the rotation, we should be where we should have been. You feel me?
Because
Like,
not utilizing the bench and shit.
exactly. Just putting the wrong players. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
Brunson and Towns, it was their
Yeah,
show.
but he's just like, he was fucking up the formula. Like, he wasn't really playing Shamit in the beginning. Then he want to start using him towards the end of the series. It's just like, you should have been had that shit in routine. You should have had your rotation impact. You feel me?
I feel like because I'm not a Knicks fan, but I feel like
I feel like New York.
I feel like y'all just got that squad, so I feel like it's just kind of unfair to let go of him after the first year of having this squad, and y'all almost went to the chip.
Yeah, that I
man.
disagree with. And then he was like 4 for 5 as far as going to playoffs.
Yeah, his first year he lost to the Hawks, and then
Yeah.
after that he's been in the playoffs, and then the last 2 I think he was 50 plus wins.
There's 3 semifinals.
Yeah,
and
but I think it
missed
was
one
the
playoff.
fact that what's his name, Leon or some shit, the owner of the Knicks or whatever, he was just coming to the understanding that okay, this is the furthest that this type of basketball style of play can take us.
Yeah, this
And
coach.
we have the people, but we might not necessarily have all the pieces that we need in order to really get there. And I think they want to try to get like another big like player in there, and then Stephen A was kind of talking about like maybe it could be like either Giannis or somebody, and they might want to just have like a different coach.
But
in
then
order
you
to
gotta
feel
let
comfortable.
go of players that were working in the system.
Well, one thing the Knicks
Like
should have
Cat.
been let go of whoever got rid of everybody, like all the first round picks for Mikal Bridges, because why would we do that? This nigga did not show any impact in his playoffs.
In the
all.
Celtics series, he did, but
Yeah, for
this
sure.
one,
In the
Fadeaways
Pacers, he was
going
quiet.
crazy.
yeah,
Pacers, he was just like,
Tired.
all right, bro. I don't know why you was tired, bro.
bad rotation. You feel me?
Like literally, Jalen would have the ball for like 17 seconds, and then so y'all really wasn't no reason to be tired. I wasn't really doing anything but watching Jalen have his show until he fouled himself out.
Yeah,
That was such a fucking ridiculous season. But Tom Thibodeau, I fucked with him because like if something like if we didn't make it to the finals next year with him, then I would have fired him next year. I just think one more year would have been allotted because he got us to the playoffs in the second round last year. Then he got us to the third round Eastern Conference Finals this year. Like I didn't see like with him being a coach, us getting worse like I have with every other Knicks coach growing up. Like he's the only one I personally can say like, yo, the Knicks actually look like something to be proud of, and I can actually talk about these niggas and people won't make fun of me anymore. Like the Knicks for a while, they were like the new anime geeks, like how anime niggas used to get treated back in the day. Like you say you a Knicks fan, nigga, like nigga what? Yeah, ass, yeah, trash. So
yeah, that's tough. I mean, running with that idea, like you said, you feel me? You would have gave him one more good year. I honestly don't think that the Knicks is going to the chip next year unless they do something. I feel like the draft is going to be impactful, but even more, I don't think they're going to really make the right adjustments in a year. So it's like, why waste a year if we know we're not going to the chip next year with this formula?
if we get Giannis, man, we going to the chip, nigga.
If we get Giannis, we getting rid of Cat and a few other role players. So like June said, you feel me?
They better not get rid of Cat. Why the fuck?
He has to be a part of that package.
Giannis and Robinson, bro. What they got? What that'll go crazy.
Nah, they're definitely getting rid of Cat for Giannis, 100%.
You gotta give something up for Giannis.
Nah, Cat would just have to get a pay cut, like how Jalen did, and I'm sure he'd be willing to do that.
Nah, they not taking no Mitchell Robinson for Giannis. I'm sorry, they're gonna want to go for Cat.
Take Mitchell, take the other guy who was shooting those threes. What's his name again? McBride, right?
Yeah.
Take everybody off the bench, keep Giannis, and get some fucking whack niggas, bro.
They ain't doing that. They gonna have the OD shitty end of the stick.
Do some things. Go up and down that court fast.
Tough.
Nah, man.
This was the season to do it. I ain't gonna lie.
They just need an ego, man. They need someone that's really a coach that's really gonna push them to all like excel themselves. Like I get it. Like there's a couple players that like go crazy and will like drive that ball like Jalen Brunson, like and suck though, you know. But he does that confidently. Like now, imagine if you had a coach that like targeted that to really like go in and not have like even if it's a foul, like he get that shot off. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more players that were taking shots, like because the people that were just weren't doing it.
What also really fucks it up is when you have like that one key player like Jalen Brunson, and it's like the ball facilitates mainly through him. Once you figure out how to defend him, and it's like everybody's not in that groove, you feel me? If y'all not really sharing the ball,
exactly. You need more players willing to shoot the ball.
Yeah. It literally takes a team to win a championship.
Yeah, they weren't. I just think the Pacers low key were the better team, and after game 1, the Knicks lost the heart. They tried to fight back into it,
over.
But game 3, when Jalen shot that fucking dumbass 3, that's when I personally stopped watching the games. I stopped watching the last game we watched together. It was hard to watch. We didn't even finish watching it.
And it was right before the pod too.
Yeah, it should have been 3-3 and then leading to game 7. But that game 1 shit, that's the reason why Tom Thibodeau got fired. I think he got fired because of game 1.
Cato's pod.
They should have won that game.
That's a fact.
And you let that team come back by like how many? They were like 20 basically.
It was like
18?
2 minutes, but like they was up at like 16. Something
Yeah,
like that.
you deserve to get fired for that.
If you want to see a calm reaction of how we felt about it, go watch our episode with Cato's. That was the day they lost, and that was the day they decided to fire Tom Thibodeau. Low key.
Nah,
Real quick.
48 hours later, actually.
They had to sleep on that shit.
So like he watched that episode. I mean, we recorded that episode, and that was the day he got like they lost, and then 48 hours later, there was like, "Yo, this morning, you're fired, bro. Sorry."
If you can't tell, it's been 48 hours. Speaking of that, we just wanted to wrap up and Unconfirmed. Vanessa Bryant is not pregnant. She addressed the rumors as well too. Saying she's not pregnant. Dropped the photo like Riri with her drink at the beach chilling. Like she's not pregnant, guys. Vanessa Bryant is not pregnant. She is still the widow. 5 years.
She's not a widow. She's outside now.
She's not outside. She is still mourning her husband.
She's
And
outside.
taking care of her 3 other daughters still, man. Rest in peace,
I'm
Kobe.
telling you right now.
Rest in peace, Mamba mentality.
When did Kobe die?
2020.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Yeah, so you honestly think that she ain't had nobody in an intimate situation since?
No, man.
5 years is a long time. So
It's very likely that she's
It's
gotten
tough.
intimate. But
Maybe it might have took a while though. Is it like it's a tragic loss?
How long
bro.
you think?
Let's be
Of
real.
course. I'm saying how long though.
This goes into our question of last week for how we felt, where you were like, you might not move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, I'm not saying like get into a relationship.
you just.
I'm
be
talking
hooking
about
up.
have sex, bro.
I don't know. It might be emotionally taxing as well to like really give yourself like that when
it
you were
depends on the
someone
person.
love.
I don't know. I
She
think
was
she's
someone that
outside.
was someone love. Her and Kobe were.
I think
in
she's
love.
definitely been intimate. She hasn't been outside, but
Yeah.
she definitely like
Maybe with a Rose story been intimate. I don't know about with someone else, but I
5
ain't in
years
her
is a
bedroom.
long
nigga, so-
time, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
Some women could do that though. I'm not gonna lie. They especially if they
can.
got the proper choice. They not like us.
but
what I'm
that's
saying.
like
Yeah,
that's
literally,
Kobe
you
and
feel me?
Vanessa. Like I know she's thinking like Kobe wouldn't want me to just sit
Kobe
here. And,
want me to get cracked.
Yeah.
That's
If
a
anything,
crazy statement.
you feel me? He would want me to move on and be happy. And
Kobe
I know she's
wants me
thinking
to
that.
get cracked.
I
Mama
know she's
mentality.
thinking that.
More.
Mama mentality.
More.
that
Are you an
going.
animal and a beast at the
going.
same time?
Nah,
That's crazy,
Rest
nigga.
in peace to Kobe for
Rest
sure.
in
Peace, Kobe.
But
Nah, that was
Yeah.
wild. I'm so sorry. You know, that's the second time I caught myself saying crazy shit. Because earlier we said some shit about Cassie, and this nigga said, Diddy had Cassie. Nigga, I was gonna say, everybody had Cassie, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? We heard the reports. You
nigga
see
said,
what
who
happened?
didn't? Nah, that's
Did you
real.
not see the files, nigga? Got peed on. All right.
Yeah. She done transfer nipples. I mean, come over to niggas' nipples like from other men.
She did, but
She's the middleman to come
Sorry again,
being
Cassie.
on
I
other
tried not to
people's
say it
nipples,
earlier.
bro.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold back on that clip.
she was in a weird, unfortunate situation.
She liked it.
super weird and unfortunate.
It was unfortunate for sure, but she liked a lot of the situations. There was a lot
she
that
was-
she didn't like, but there was also a lot more that she liked.
She might have been
think.
kinky
think
until
she had-
shit went super left.
I think
Drugs are a hell of a
she
thing.
was down for a few things, and I think it took a wild turn. And by that point, she was in too
And
deep.
into
Yeah,
way
it's
too
the point of
deep.
him sitting there like, do this
And
for
she
me
had
now.
to make probably some very impulsive situation. It probably went
Sacrifices.
from threesomes, I'm cool with this, to add another nigga to
Now we up
Things
to
are getting
It
five.
was him recording while
Now it's a
multiple
horse
men
in the
were
room.
sliding through. Like,
Yeah.
it was like trains being ran.
she didn't want that.
Yeah, like
She liked that. She
we
was
don't
admitting
know.
that.
Nah, we. I
That's
don't think
sex
Yeah.
trafficking.
I
I'm
didn't.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't see anything of her
I'm
admitting
sorry.
That
but
video that came out of her getting her ass whipped when he was in his like
the hotel
towel
room
and shit.
video.
That was because she was already fucking somebody else that he like she wasn't supposed to be fucking.
That was the middle of a freak off. I heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it's
That
in the
shit
middle
was
of a freak off though.
Like he didn't approve of that partner. Like he wasn't aware. Feel me?
Man,
Nigga said I said him and him and
He's in
him.
someone else's
not
cheeks.
him.
I wasn't there. You
Bro's in someone else's cheek. My girl fucking.
You
She
doing this
cheated?
behind my back. I wasn't there. It's supposed to be something we doing together. Then you going out. It's like if we get into a three-way and then all of a sudden you
Freak off.
fucking.
Are there
that
rules in
nigga
a
on the-
freak off suddenly? All right.
Yes.
What's the rules?
There's
of freak off?
boundaries.
Put it in the
Diddy?
description,
Shit.
please.
There's boundaries in freak offs. There's boundaries in three-ways. Like
Nah, when
Am
it
I
comes to
bugging?
Diddy, man, there's no limit.
And a freak off, I don't know if there's boundaries.
Yeah, like,
There's
that's-
definitely no
I
boundaries.
think that's an anything goes type of situation.
I think during, yes, but I'm saying after the situation, you cannot hit the
Oh, yeah,
person
nah.
that we had a freak off with and be like, let's just do our thing and keep our partners out of it.
Nah,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Diddy
I
ain't
mean,
letting
I
that
don't
fly.
know the rules of freak offs, but
Never
I haven't dabbled and dabbled in freak offs lately.
The freak off, but the freak off has already been accomplished though in this scenario. So like they already did it, but now they're using those people in the freak offs to have their own individual one-on-one excursions without their
That's an
partner
affair.
knowing.
That's an affair.
That is cheating. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah.
fucking
That's
with
not
that.
what happened, though.
That's not. Isn't that what
Niggas
happened?
was not there. I don't.
they're saying no,
he was
they were
there.
in the middle
They were-
of
they
a
were
freak
in the
off.
middle
They
of a
were
freak
all
off.
having-
She
Nigga,
wanted
he
to
was
leave.
naked basically.
Like,
He came
was-
out in a towel.
He was
Like, he
either
was hitting
in the
cheeks
freak
and
off
she got
or
dressed
up.
in the
So
shower.
why did
he
You
beat
feel
her
me?
up?
He was either
Because she was trying to leave.
Because she was trying to leave.
Cause she don't want to be in them shits, bro.
She did not want to be there
She don't
against her
like
will.
it.
Case solved. Now you know, Diddy is guilty. This
Nigga said, nah, Cassie was texting the nigga on the low.
Yeah,
trying to get him out of there.
While I'm in the middle of a freak off, I give a fuck if she's fucking somebody else. No, nigga. Like, it's a freak off. Apparently, no rules apply. Like,
that is a no rule thing. I'm talking about no. I don't know what's going on through this nigga's psyche
unforeseen.
during these things. And you can't blame it on the drugs. Nigga, you're crazy. There's no... The type of shit they were doing was crazy. Like,
insane.
No, we're not exposing your personal sexual preference, nigga. You're doing weird things.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
all that baby.
Like, you just being
like,
overly curious at this point. Like,
it's
bro,
super overly curious. And the characters you're choosing
Can I ask you guys
is
a
what makes
question?
it weird.
All right. If you leave in the room for 24 hours, Diddy and Kanye West, who is topping and who is getting fucked in
easy,
the ass?
bro.
What? I'm lost. One more time.
That's
Who's
easy.
getting fucked in the ass and who's giving the head?
Out of Diddy and Kanye.
Yeah.
I think
Wait, where's the
Kanye's doing
24
both.
hours thing you were saying?
Yeah, they're stuck
Like,
in
leave
for
them in a
24
room by
hours.
themselves for 24 hours.
Yeah,
It
who's
Oh,
gonna
what's
suck-
gonna happen?
Yeah.
wouldn't even take that long.
I don't
Like,
think either are gonna do anything.
Kanye's definitely giving it up.
Like what? Wait,
Like, if
In the
one
realm
person
of
had
if
to
they're
do
horny,
it,
I guess. Nigga.
like if there was like, say if the circumstances was the only way they getting out that room is to have somebody do that.
yeah,
Kanye's 100% giving it up.
really? Like, how you think he's topping it, or you think he's giving it from
Both,
the back?
like he's willingly giving both.
Wow.
The imagery's making my stomach hurt.
yeah, like I don't even like think.
I think
Niggas said with
But-
AI
niggas,
nowadays.
Look, let me. You in the room with Diddy and Kanye. The
Hell
only
no.
way you can leave, bro.
Hell no, niggas ain't
gotta
putting me
top
in that
somebody. Who you
predicament. Get the
picking?
fuck out of here.
I'll leave it at
You
this.
see what I'm saying? Like, that's
I
crazy.
think they won't care. I think they're both like a no anything goes type
Yeah.
of.
I think Diddy's more inclined because he the one that freak off's doing anything. Kanye gonna be like, fuck it.
Yeah, low
Kanye
key.
personally
I'll sit
gave
here
head
and let it
before.
happen.
That's
He
why I'm
said,
like,
I'll let it happen and just sit here and chill. Like, I'm Kanye, this is my story. I'll be like, Diddy hug me when I was in the club. Like, you feel me? Like,
Nah,
that's
low-key.
making
Both of
a
their
fire
lanes,
ass
like,
808
yeah,
beat to it.
they're
Like,
both
Diddy
like
is the
really
type
passionate.
to really get head from a dude, and Kanye, obviously, as he said, has given head. To
I think
dudes, so.
Diddy's more the type to give because
no
when
funny
I
shit.
think of freak off, I'm thinking it's all around or just nigga having fun left and right. Like,
That ass,
Diddy
but
way
they're
too
both
controlling.
making love though. Like, I feel like they're not even going.
Kanye
Like,
say he did it when he was
just
14.
do it.
Nah,
that
now
nigga
you getting
good
too
fast.
deep into it, bro.
Yeah, I'm over
Now you
this
getting
time.
too deep.
I'm
Now
done.
they're enjoying it.
Yeah, like,
they're not even gonna like be like, oh, this is nasty. They're low key gonna like enjoy being locked up together for
Like, niggas
24
gonna be like,
hours.
yo, the 24 hours is up?
Yeah.
Nah, give it. Run that shit back.
Oh shit, where'd all the time go?
Yeah.
Time
They're
flies when
gonna
you're
go to
having
the studio and make the best album ever, the best love R&B album, and they're gonna sub each other in that shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's
love.
not-
I didn't even get an answer. Nah, I'm done with trendy, yo. Thank y'all for sticking with me.
Yo.
They're gonna call that the Black West album.
Say, yo, the 24 hours over.
The yay love.
Yo,
Nah, I'm crying.
Yay love is
Speaking
crazy.
of love, we're gonna get right into relationship topics.
yo.
Yo, is it healthy to rely on your partner for emotional validation?
We getting back to the serious shit. I like how we laugh and then we hit a straight 360. Like,
Right, and everybody's emotion changed. Like,
yeah, that
I
ass.
immediately went to.
You right.
Like, me
Why
lock
you
in.
looking on your camera either?
I'm like me lock in.
Guests do go first in relationships. Like,
He said, "Is
is it healthy to rely on your partner for emotional validation?
doing that. Let him do it.
I repeated because he didn't hear and I just told him
So
that he was
ask
about
him.
to
It's his segment,
what
nigga.
It's his segment.
one more time?
I'm gonna run it
Why
back.
you over like that?
Nah, it's all good. I be
I
letting
was
Rahh
just
do his thing,
repeating
bro.
what he didn't
See,
hear.
he said he
didn't
let
say.
you rock. Like, he on some
let
bullshit.
Rahh go first.
I let you rock. Clearly, you don't let niggas
This what
rock.
Rahh do, bro.
Yeah, see?
I'm just saying.
Is
see?
it healthy to rely on your partner for emotional validation?
Nah. So give me a better example though. Give me like a.
So
specific
like
example.
you feel me? Your girl is very emotional. You feel me? And you're her support system. Like she basically can't get that validation unless it's from you.
Nah, I don't think you should rely on someone for that. Rely, nah.
Yeah, it's the word rely for me.
Expect sometimes, yeah, but rely is
Like, is it
dangerous.
healthy
Yeah,
to be able to rely on your partner for that?
rely is a specific word. That means like you rely, nigga. Like this is
Yeah.
my bread and butter. What I need, like to like
Yeah.
go day to day. Like I don't think
Facts.
relying is something you need to do. Can you have some from me? Yeah, I will give you some emotional validation. Of course, that's what I need to do as your partner. That's why you're with me. Rely is crazy ass word.
I think it's unhealthy if the partner isn't giving it, and I also think it's unhealthy for the other partner to rely on it.
Mm-hmm. Like alcoholics, nigga, rely on alcohol. Like you can't go sober without it because you're gonna get the shakes. Like you gonna need some of it. So if my partner's relying on me, like if I don't tell them they pretty that day, they going wild. Like that's hard.
I don't know, man, because I feel like if you're my partner and we're leading towards marriage, I think it'll be unhealthy if we both can't rely on each other for emotional validation. I'm not saying that it should be the priority of our relationship, but I think to some extent you want to know from your partner that yes, this is a relationship of some type of like value, and I can kind of like be comfortable enough to kind of like express certain things with you. You feel me? So like emotional validation is like not really, oh, do I look pretty today or anything like that. Like maybe it's just some like words of affirmation, words of encouragement, you know, to kind of like make sure that they know that the relationship is kind of like going good. Now, should it be like a priority or like the one that should be highlighted? No, I would say no, because I think everybody should always prioritize themselves first in order for a successful relationship to flourish. But it definitely should be in the mix. Yeah. So I'm gonna be on the opposite stick on this one.
Again, for me, it's the word rely. I just didn't want to be too literal, like to the question. You know what I mean? Like dance around it. Like, I wanted to say, rely is a heavy word, like to like put on there. Like for at least for me, like that's how I think.
It's self-care versus affirmation. Which one would you prefer? Most women would prefer affirmation. Most men would prefer self-love. I'm sorry, self-love versus
Self-care,
affirmation.
Yeah. For me, I kind of see both sides of the coin for sure. Like, I do agree that rely is a heavy word, and to like have to rely on somebody is impactful. You should be able to operate without having to rely on somebody else. But then I also see the other side of the coin with Los, where it's like being able to like be in a space where you need that emotional validation and knowing that you can go to your partner and rely on them. Like, you know, anytime that I do need this validation, I can rely on you. You feel me? So you could see it in that sense as well. And I think that is a healthy balance to know that, you know, as like emotionally unstable as you could be, you have a healthy, you feel me? I'm gonna say home space or like safe place rather.
Yeah,
to rely on.
that's what I started with. Like I said, like at the end of the day, that's why we know we're together, because I give you like emotional support when you need it. But like I said, if it's just every day that you really just need that shit from me, I would get drained of like my.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it depends on how unstable you are. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why again I just targeted that word.
Yeah. So those are both great points.
I think you can still rely on somebody and it still not be overly consumed in the relationship. Like you just know that when that time comes, you know for a fact, deep down when you need it the most, you can rely on your partner for some type of emotional validation.
I guess it just matters how much emotional validation do you need. Like, do you need it on an everyday basis? Because then now you're relying on me to. That's unhealthy.
I guess I'm in the middle now.
No, what was?
I guess I'm in the middle of it.
I'm all for like a good morning. I hope you have an amazing day. Like be amazing, do great thing. Like I'm all for that in the morning. But like I said, if it's like 4 times a day, I gotta like text you to boost your serotonin and mood. Like, it's just like, damn, like come on,
that's instability.
morning,
like, oh, you didn't text me at
instability
6 this morning, and like, I'll
like,
text you later tonight.
But I have a good day. I hope it's the best day for you. Have like a really good, like you really enjoy work. Like it goes by fast. Like things like that.
That's some Aquarius shit though, because there's other people who really do need that. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you ain't text me for like 3 hours? So
they unstable. Nah, that was a great one because you feel me. Like I said, I'm on both sides of the coin. I can definitely see that one. But my second question I have for y'all is it selfish to end a relationship to pursue emotional validation?
To get that from someone else, like another party.
Basically, you're not getting it. It's not being fulfilled in your current relationship. So
if you spoke on it, because relationships is about building. Like, it's never gonna be perfect off rip. Anyone that just ends something just because it's missing something in the beginning, I mean, that's not how you're ever gonna build.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you never try to speak on that, and then yeah, no. You can't, that's selfish. If you never spoke on it, it's like, oh, what the hell? You never gave me emotional validation. Shit, I didn't even know that you needed that shit. Like, every girl needs it, but still, you never told me to bother you, so I thought, so now it's a miscommunication.
Yeah. What's emotional validation though? Like, I love you, like things like that, to pursue someone saying I love you?
Somebody
like,
validating your emotions, whatever that is. Like, you feel me?
I understand how you feel. How do you feel?
There's also like the form of like, it's not fair, but like also like there's the form like you could be in that relationship and be unfulfilled. So maybe I'm leaving to pursue my own emotional validation that I'm unfulfilled and I have more to reach and more I want to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the best way to like get your own emotional validation of like fulfilling yourself in life is just to leave them. It don't even have to be to like be with another person.
You just got mad happy. Like,
I definitely agree.
What you think, Los?
Personally, it's selfish, but I think being selfish is good, and I think being selfish has been looked at in a negative light for way too long. And personally, I'm in my be selfish and I'm proud era, and I'm okay with that because I'm not necessarily pursuing emotional validation. I'm mostly pursuing more like stability within a relationship, and that comes from me being able to pursue my own like validation within my own self. And I think due to my like self-reflection, how I deal with like my own emotions and shit like that, I think it's better to be like single now until I'm able to like properly handle shit before I'm into another relationship. I gotta know how to handle me first before somebody else's energy triggers shit in me, and then I don't know how to properly react. You feel me? Like, I can't ever control how other people react, but I should be able to control how I respond to other people's like actions.
Stamp that for sure.
So
I feel like we wore the red pants because I feel like my answer's kind of in alignment. Like, I see both ways, you feel me? Whether you kind of ran it by the person or whether you just didn't and did your own thing, it's selfish either way, you feel me?
I don't owe you shit. Like, I really, respectfully, I don't owe anybody an explanation. If I respect it, you know, if I...
That's a little different.
I don't have to, like, you can really go somebody, don't owe an explanation. But if you're in a 7-8 relationship or a marriage, it's the great thing to do, yes?
Yes.
But you don't have to do that, is what I'm saying.
You should feel
there's some
sort of obligation, though. You feel me? If you got years in with a person, you feel me? Y'all done been through some shit.
What if that's years of toxicity, years of like shit that just drained you for life, and now you just finally were able to remove yourself, and then that was the first chance you got, and then you took it?
I mean, then I don't think an explanation is needed because the whole relationship was explanatory.
I was just gonna say the toxicity is gonna come from lack of accountability and lack of communication, the mix of the two. So that's where it's gonna come from. So that's why I feel like it's not that you owe them an explanation, but I feel like when you're building a relationship, like intentionally building to get to that
marriage,
forever marriage, whatever, you have to communicate the things that are missing. So that's why I feel like it's selfish to leave without, there has to be warning.
Because
so the
opportunity for them to change, basically.
You have to give the opportunity, because then what are you going to do in the next relationship when there's something else that's missing?
Yeah.
Then it's like, I'm just going to leave. Then they don't even know. Like, you just never going to find, because they're never going to be that perfect. Like, the whole point of a relationship is to just keep building and figuring out how you're going to make that.
That's why they say marriage is a business. It's literally making deals and terms and contracts and things with each other, like within like yourselves, of like
transactions,
what we're gonna put up with and what we'll tolerate and how we can handle situations together.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be some things that you're gonna have to just live with. That you're gonna have to be like, okay,
the clause. This literally,
I decide like I could live with this. I don't like this, but I could deal with this for life if I had to.
I agree. Because not everybody's gonna be perfect, but they're gonna be like a tolerable level of imperfection that's good for you.
It's like, fuck it, she clipped her toenails in the bed. Like, Fuck. I scratch my leg. That's my ball.
Fuck it.
Though. You feel me?
That's my ball.
That ass stuff.
Nah, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, bet. So we wrapping up this. Oh, no, we got one more. Two more. Pause. All right. So the next question is: should couples seek therapy even before issues arise?
That's a good question. What do y'all think?
I just got access. Well, I just had this conversation actually the other night, so it's funny that this comes up. So, talking about marriage counseling before marriage. No, my fault. So we're talking about marriage counseling before marriage, but I think it's healthy for a couple to seek that. Like if you have the means to, whether it's cash or insurance, whatever, it's smart to seek that.
Yeah.
From the get though of a relationship.
Like right before everything gets
That's
rocky.
crazy. Like I ask you to be my girlfriend, then second date is couples therapy.
Not girlfriend.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm like,
When you know you're about to say like engagement phase, you just got engaged, and like you know
should
you're about
we
to
go
take the
to
next
do
step.
therapy after we've gotten engaged?
Yeah, like
That
prior to marriage, basically.
I feel like that should be a Netflix show. Like to be honest, like I feel like that could be really insightful, maybe to see if two people are the perfect pair. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Having like therapy after.
Netflix, if you do that, just
My low credits.
little something royalties. Like
Yeah,
They do got a show
host
out
it.
there where it's like I think it's based in New York, but they do like couples
The
therapy.
couples therapy, yep,
Yeah.
I've seen
nigga, that's
something like
Temptation
that.
Island.
Nah, Temptation
me?
Island. That shit lit.
That's different.
Yeah, I'm about to
that's
sign y'all
OD.
niggas
Temptation
up.
Island,
That's
hold on,
crazy.
It's
That's
a little
OD.
bit
I'm
different.
signing y'all niggas up for that shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine the
Serena
not
would thrive in that.
Imagine
Hell
the
no.
not
You're not gonna
Temptation
make it?
Island of it all.
we're not
but, like,
going.
It's just you and the person you were about to marry on,
Yeah, we're
like,
not
on,
gonna make it.
on an island, and both of you have to figure shit
They-
out about each other more, like deeper in life.
I don't
That'd be
understand
cool.
how that show worked. I never really seen the full trailer. I saw what I needed to see.
Yeah,
I
that's-
saw
that
the
was
cover
enough for me.
and I saw the
Tangent.
title.
Niggas is fucking niggas bitches.
I'm telling
Moral
you,
of the
that's
story.
not.
whole
See,
thing.
I
Moral
gotta
show.
watch the show.
Yeah,
What's
that's,
it about?
actually is
Yeah,
pretty.
it's amazing.
Cool. It's pretty
So-
much these couples go to an island.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, niggas. These couples go to an island.
This nigga.
You want to explain it?
Nah, go ahead, bro. You're really excited.
I watched it too. I'm just trying to get.
How I
Couples go to an island. Pretty much as they get to the island, there's like a girl's island, a guy's island. They go together first, and then you have to pretty much like they have randoms come like baddies or like just a bunch of dudes pull up, and then your significant other and you need to pick like people you pair with pretty much and think like would make like I guess good competition or like something that's your type.
Wow,
So then
that-
from there you pick that, and then once you pick your pairs, you and your significant other are split up on two different islands. They're with the people they picked. You're with the people you picked, and then from there you can choose to go on dates with either option, and things can happen. Like you can hook up, like or not, and then end of the week they do like a bonfire and show clips of how your partner was acting.
Why the hell would you do that?
You fun? It's
That don't even
stupid.
make sense. Like I'm
stupid.
picking somebody.
To see if you're loyal or to see if it might help your relationship. Because there are people that go on and made best friends with the person next to them, like, and talked about like their significant other. You feel me? Like,
Not for me.
not
I would do
doing
like
that.
an ultimatum if it came down to that, but Temptation Island, fuck no.
No, hell no.
Fuck no.
The Ultimatum Temptation Island is practically the same thing.
Nah.
If anything,
way
it's
to break
worse
up.
because you're with one person for like 3 weeks.
you're way more inclined.
Yeah, you're
to, like,
more
do
intimate.
something.
Yeah, you're more intimate with that person.
Rather than Temptation
You're
Island.
rather saying that you'd rather emotional connection than
yeah,
just
you're
a
gonna
hookup.
build an emotional connection and a physical connection with one person versus you're gonna have all these options. Everybody's not gonna. You're not really gonna be attracted to everybody
For real.
and take them seriously because they low key.
But you got more options
was
rather
an-
than being stuck with one person. That shit don't work out. Y'all 3 days into the 3-week program.
Yeah, but you're
and
supposed
you
to be
don't
there
fuck
with
the person.
you, but you have your significant other on the other island. Remember, you're supposed to at the end of the trip go back to them.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
So
to
you're already thinking like, oh wait, I gotta be. I'd rather just be with one person for 3 days. No, nigga. The point is, you're trying to work out towards knowing your partner's the one you want to be with fully. You get what I'm saying?
So y'all saying right now, y'all would
I
rather
wouldn't
go
do-
on.
I don't wanna
But if
do
you
it.
had to do Temptation Island or Ultimatum,
Temptation Island.
you
Yeah,
doing
I'm doing
Temptation
Temptation
You doing
Island.
Temptation
Nigga,
Island?
the
Yeah,
last
the
10 days-
bonfire, the like,
that's
the
way
old
better.
therapy shit. Like honestly, for a while, if you do remove all the toxic shit, like when they, the shit that obviously is gonna generate clips, you really do. I really do see like the growth in a lot of them. Like after when they first start versus when they come. Like the people who do
After they bitches got fucked.
nah, because some people don't stay together.
Basically.
Some people. I mean, he ain't a
got
hero,
their
but there's
nut off.
definitely a nigga on the show that went on Temptation Island, had 2 girls he picked, had a threesome, and then after the threesome, the entire rest of the show realized how wrong he did, and his girl forgave him, and they left together.
Yeah, they left
Nigga,
together.
But it took
What?
doing that to realize he didn't want to do things like that
yeah,
anymore.
sometimes because he was trying
What?
to.
Any
Yeah,
nigga's gonna go with that card. What? Oh, I got my clarity
see
after. Like,
Yeah,
what?
but you see how more harmless
That's
that
a
is.
free hall
But you
pass,
see how
bro.
more
Yeah, that's
harmless
what it
that is
is.
compared to
Nah,
hanging out with someone
Hell
for 3
no.
weeks and getting that
Let's just say
emotional
statistically
connection.
speaking, there's more bitches that get fucked on Temptation Island than the Ultimatum. So that's why I'm going on the
So
Ultimatum.
the choices
respectfully.
sound better than me. I
Nigga,
got
Temptation Island.
Bro said nigga had a threesome.
The choices sound better on
Realized
Temptation
that
Island.
he didn't want to
Yeah,
do that no
oh,
more.
yeah, I don't want to do
1
this
over
shit.
3. I like options.
Nigga already got his rock, so he's
Yeah.
good. I'll
Yeah,
set it
nah,
up too.
fuck-
But he could still go on other dates with girls
Yeah.
in the area,
Yeah,
and
you
then
don't
as well.
have to stay with that person.
Yeah, like he told them right after, like, hey, like I did this with y'all. I did it as a threesome
Yeah.
instead of going on a solo date with one of you because I thought it was more of an emotional connection.
Then
When
he
it's a
eliminated
threesome, I can
one
just
of them
hit
the next
and
day.
dip.
Nigga literally caught the loophole, bro. He did 2 birds, 1 stone, and didn't have to build any type of rapport with
But
each-
you're saying
either
you
of
don't
them.
want to
It's
do
like the
that.
goat.
You'd rather build
Yeah,
something while your
low-key,
partner's
but that's
still on
literally-
somewhere else.
that's
like,
fire.
waiting
He is
for
the
you.
GOAT,
Bro,
but that's
Why
not
would you
just
rather
the
build
bitches.
something with someone else for those 3 weeks when your partner's waiting for you rather than both your partners experience something? You might both come to the understanding that there's no one else I'd rather be
Because I'd rather my girl, like if I had to flip the roles,
in love fully.
I'd rather my girl not be in a fucking threesome and rather
She's
be
not
with
gonna
one
be in a
person.
threesome. The girls never got in a threesome in Temptation Island.
It's
Not
on the
one.
guys'
Only
island.
the guys did that so far in the guys' villa.
And
Yeah,
that's
so
with
that's
single
2 girls.
girls. Like we
No,
know,
but
No, but
they
those,
were
those
parties.
girls are singles.
Yeah, your girls are. They have their own house with a
Yeah.
whole 10 other guys, and then the
Yeah.
guys have their own house with 10 other girls.
Those are different
Oh, it's
girls.
not like mix and
Yeah.
match.
It's
Either
not
way, it
there.
still doesn't make sense because one, the whole point of a relationship is just to stay away from temptation, nigga. There is no
That's what-
one of one. All that like perfect match shit. That is bullshit. No, you choose a really good pick.
Exactly.
You ride or die by
and
that
that's
shit.
why
and you
you're supposed
build
to
it.
commit to
Yeah.
that in Temptation Island and be like, I have a really good one. I'm not gonna fall for temptation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Nigga,
bro.
but what if the
Some
other
people-
one is really good too? That's why
feel
you
me?
just
It's
supposed
too
to stay.
tempting. And
Some
then you
people
got more
ultimatum sound
options.
way more
Deadass.
committing. Like
But some
to
people
somebody.
go on the shows knowing what it is. They just going out with a bang type shit. You feel me?
a
Like,
fancy way to break up.
because there
deadass.
was this guy, right?
See way to break
I
up.
think it was season 5. I forgot her
Let's
name,
make
but she
ourselves
was
known.
like one of the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen, probably on reality television. And she's white, and I don't ever compliment white people to this level, but this is probably one of the most beautiful women I've probably ever seen, like on a television show. No funny shit, natural, everything. Top to bottom, beautiful. This nigga is
Black
like
Queens forever,
a
Snow Bunnies
Uncle
never.
Bob's ass nigga, like a king of the hill dad looking ass motherfucker. But girl that he came on the island with, she was really, really, really ugly, bro. I'm talking about like,
not his type.
bro, this
Not
bitch.
his
I
type.
mean, this woman was really hideous, bro. And if I show you the difference, and like she was always mean to him, like she was not valuing him, not trusting him, and basically, oh no, I'm lying. The thing was, she didn't want to have a kid, and he was ready to have a kid. This girl popped up out of nowhere, bro. Guess what? They fell in love. This is like 3-4 years ago. They are happy together and they have a whole child together.
Yeah, there are people
And
that
they-
meet on the island.
And they sometimes you're just really kind of like facing all the hard truths that you've been hiding,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of like gets thrown out the window when you're on the island. You kind of like have to face it, and then the challenge is whether or not you're going to be with the same partner, leave by yourself, or leave with somebody new.
Yeah, you get 3 choices.
But you can't do that with one partner.
would
It's
rather-
way easier, way less risk, and I'd rather my girl see somebody that she could potentially see herself with and realize that it's not gonna work, rather than having so many damn options. Like, all right, it didn't work with that one. Maybe let me try
But
with this
I
one.
think
Yeah,
that's
but
the
you don't
more.
have
I
to
think
fuck nobody, though. You know that, right?
exactly.
You don't, but it's Temptation Island
Right,
for the
I think-
reality
but I
show.
think
Like
that's
people are
more
gonna
of
be
the-
in the hype. They're not gonna be like, nah,
You're
I'm not
trying
talking
to
to
be in
nobody.
the hype, nigga.
Right, but
I can control my urges.
But right,
so-
I think it's more of like a realistic aspect with temptation where it there's not gonna be just that one guy. Like there's every day she's dealing with different people. So
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have that
but it's realistic
maturity,
living with somebody, though.
to have 10 people that could fluctuate and flirt with you, but still realize at the end of the day I want to be with my partner and not
Yeah.
fall for them is way stronger than being with. I was paired with one person for 3 weeks. We had an
Playing
emotional
house,
connection.
cook, they met my family and all that
Yeah,
extra
we're
shit.
gonna
To me, that's
bond
like
on a-
going to the club.
we're
Like, you feel
bonding
me?
on
I
a
can see
way
mad
different
females
level.
in the
Nah.
club, and I'm like, I
Your
know what's
emotional
happening.
connection on an ultimatum is way stronger than with like a
Which is
stranger
good.
Threat is way
than
more.
it is on Temptation Island.
Which
And
I
being
would
in a frat
rather
house,
that because
essentially.
I want you to see that. All right, I thought the grass was greener, and I'm realizing that it's not. Rather than little bits of like,
You looking for another
butterflies,
Yeah,
butterfly
I'm
stages.
looking. See, you. I guess it all depends on your
I'm
intentions on
looking for
going into
options or the
Temptation Island.
chance to realize I want to be with the woman I love.
I'm
forever.
looking to, if I'm going into Temptation Island, I'm looking to dub all the bitches and leave with my girlfriend. But you're saying like
I would rather go on the ultimatum than the temptation.
You
That's
just
why
have one good competition.
he's not lasting. Basically,
Niggas that I'd
you're
rather
not
have one-
lasting.
No, I'm good.
I can last Temptation Island. And
I'll hold it down.
niggas is having
friends.
threesomes and then going
You
back to
making
their
it,
girl like, nah,
Yeah, I'm
I don't want to
making
do
it,
this.
I'm not doing that.
So I'm tough again.
All right.
Nah, that was a good one. We got a little sidetracked, but this last question right here is going to wrap up relationship topics. And the last question is, can a friends with benefits evolve into a healthy long-term relationship?
Shit, Temptation Island just filled that out perfectly. Yeah, you gave the perfect scenario.
Respectfully, I think it can. Most of them don't. You're lucky if it does.
Definitely lucky. That's a luck thing for real.
It depends on how long
Yeah.
y'all been fucking.
Yeah, because if we're friends with benefits, I've already put you in that box that I'm not going to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
Like I already see you as you're not the girlfriend type already. That's why we're just friends with benefits. Because if you weren't, then why am I not asking you out? You feel me? So I feel like it's just a subconscious way to like just keep some is good enough shit around. But like you feel me? I don't want to. I sound like an asshole right now. Somebody else talk.
You said this is how I keep
When
my
I was
what you
single,
think?
my friends with benefits was fake fried in the face. So I knew that I wasn't gonna be rocking.
Oh shit.
I was looking for my friends with benefits is basically I don't even need you to have a head. Like,
Just have
just have the parts-
Bag over the head like a scary movie too. Like,
Right, just have the parts that I need you to have
I'm
and make
crying.
those look good. That's all I really cared about. So when it came to me, the friends with and those girls I'm not friends with them no more because I can't basically.
Without
Yeah.
fucking.
Nah, it's
You don't
not
wanna
that.
do
It's just
that.
You gotta
when you're in a
go.
relationship, you can't.
Yeah.
Feel me? Have that around
Exactly.
type shit.
See,
But
without yeah.
but
the window.
when I was single and I still like might have cut ties with the friends with benefits, like maybe we just stopped fucking. Those girls are still like, I'm pretty sure they still got good things to say about me. I never was like a bad dude. Like we was really friends.
yeah,
Yeah,
That shit was a real nigga, and that's why you.
legit
Gain
friends
some
with
real pussy.
benefits. Yeah,
yeah. I feel like
Those be
it's
the ones. I
They
just
can't
don't-
be pretty, bro.
It's just not. It's not even a pretty
I'm
thing. It's
sorry.
just you just saw something in them. Like yo,
But
I
if
know
they
for a
are
fact
pretty,
it's not going
You
to
don't
work
want
out.
them to be pretty, bro.
it could turn
nine times
into
out
a
of 10, I
long-term
don't need to know
relationship.
that-
If they're oh well, yeah. If it's pretty, they can turn into a long-term relationship. I thought you was talking about friendship after.
Oh no. Yeah, that's where
if they ugly,
it's hard.
they
It's
can't
hard as
turn
fuck.
into it. But if they're pretty, so the trick is they have an ugly side chick, well, ugly friend with benefits, and you'll never have to worry
6,
about
7
it.
out of 10s, most likely your friends out of benefits. 8, 9s, and 10s, they're
might
more
wanna use my
relationship
wife.
qualities.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Now I feel like it's very rare cases, but like you can like say you've been fucking with a girl, friends with benefits for years. You feel me? And y'all just both been in y'all single bag, but y'all fuck with each other on some friends with benefit shit.
Yeah,
And y'all realize down the road that like this is the only person I've really been running back to. You feel me? Throughout all these years.
Yeah,
Let me give it a shot.
that makes sense. Yeah.
no, it doesn't.
Rare as fuck,
Sometimes
but that
you
can
realize,
happen.
yeah, like that person's the one, and we just didn't
Sometimes
Been
do it
looking for
fast
the
enough.
wrong thing.
Or
Nigga,
sometimes you could keep fucking, and then the more y'all talk, you realize, holy shit, this is really not what I did in the like relationship.
Nah, they've been around for years.
I mean,
for
that's
a
even
reason
like that
now.
with like people you haven't like hooked up with. You could have just like met
Routines,
someone
though,
and, like in your life that you just kept seeing and felt those vibes with. So now every time like we're together, like we think of that what if, and then it could work out in the long run. Like
Think about a routine. If you're in a routine, we come here and we pod every day, every week. Just because you come here and we pod every week, that does not mean we know
really everything about each other, right? So in order to do that, you kind of got to step out a little bit. So say we do this, and then we start stepping out, and then while we step out, I start noticing, oh shit, Rah's a drug dealer. Oh shit, Rahh selling like
Or
bodies.
it could be positive shit. It don't gotta be negative.
Rah's a really good
I'm
person.
saying you said the
Rahh
positive,
donates
but
to
I'm
the
saying the
homeless?
other side is that there are negative like experiences where like that. It's like, okay, I seen some shit in you that I know for a fact that it wouldn't be good for a
And this is why
relationship.
we've always stayed friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could go either
Same way
way.
you was like, oh, this is good. We've been around for too long. Oh, this could lead into a relationship. I could be like, oh, we've been around for too long. It's not going to lead to a relationship because I got to know you even more and I realized this ain't where it's at.
So
Friends with benefit doesn't even make sense, honestly.
I feel like it's the best thing ever.
It
what do
it's
you mean
just-
doesn't make sense?
it doesn't make sense because it's like you really should just be my benefit. We can't be friends with benefits because if we're
Type shit.
friends
Yeah,
with benefits, we're almost a relationship.
Friends with benefits
Yeah.
means that we can fucking, I can ask you how your day is.
Well,
You feel
friends
me? At
is a
least,
relationship,
Give you
though.
bed talk.
Friends
That's
with
what I'm
benefits
saying.
is
So,
having your cake and
think
eating it
about
too.
it. Friends is a relationship. It's someone that you're very kind to. You care about their feelings. Boom, boom, boom. All this stuff. You treat your friends really good.
But I just don't fuck on my friends, so that's the benefit. We get the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're my girlfriend, basically.
No,
In reality.
you're my friends with benefits.
But you get what I'm saying?
Your girlfriend, you
Yeah,
gotta.
I hear what you're
I
saying.
hear what you're saying, but I'm trying to make you force you to look at it through a different
You
perspective,
can
so you
have
can be
3
less
friends
guilty.
with benefits.
Yeah,
But it's gonna turn
that's
into
not all your
something
girlfriends.
different if
Not if
it's
you have
really
3.
your friend. Feel me? Like my friends with benefits.
I hear where you're coming from.
My
It's
friends with
emotional.
benefits was we're friends during that small window where we were fucking, like those 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
We were friends. And then we weren't friends after that.
I hear you because my solid.
is that
my,
really friends with benefits? though?
my
That's
solid
benefits.
friends with
That, I feel like that's still a friends with benefit. We could kick it after, hit it.
Oh, that's
watch
what-
some
if you're doing
Netflix.
that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
If
friend
y'all
with
really
benefit.
trying to-
After that, I'm not talking to you no more. I'm not hitting you up asking you how your day was.
I mean, my
Yeah,
common
yeah, we're
friends
not
with
getting
benefits
intimate.
definitely was like they text me, I say hey, she says hey, pull up, hit. We talk, chop it up a little while you're here. Obviously, I ain't gonna kick you out, and then
Yeah.
you was on your way, and then I ain't text you until the next time we said hey.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So I guess
Yeah.
the context
That's what
of
I'm
what
saying.
y'all talk about really matters. You feel me?
I thought you was on some meetup at 7:15. All right, bye at 10 o'clock, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's a fuck buddy.
7:15 bedroom. Bring
Bring the use.
Now we gotta have some conversation. But it can't be like, yo, you
Bring
wanna
it
go
to
catch a
us, yo.
movie today? Like that's when it start getting dangerous.
Yeah, or
I
like,
mean, like-
they spend the day,
I'm really hungry, let's
the
get
night
food.
over, and then in
Nah, I
the
like
morning
to
they're like,
spend the
"What you
night
doing?
shift.
You want to go get lunch? You want to make breakfast?" It's
But I feel like
ah,
the
shit.
tone, because it's like we could sit here and watch a show as friends. We could go
Facts.
grab some food as friends. Niggas is hungry.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, like,
You feel me? But
that's
I
when
guess
it
it's
gets
just your
dangerous, though.
intentions and your
just don't
tone.
buy her the 4 for 4. You
I
know,
think
when y'all
my
go to
problem
Wendy's,
is they're
that's all
most
you
likely
saying.
to be on some shit where they know that in their heads the friends with benefits is leading into a relationship versus in my head, or like 9 times out of 10 in the guy's head, that shit is just staying friends. But like I think it starts to get unhealthy because both parties aren't having the same ideas of how this is going to end. But it can become in a healthy long term if they have the same feelings, but one person's more open, and then they're just being patient for the other person to finally, spread their roots a little bit.
It's about the person's intentions at the end of the day.
You gotta know yourself.
exactly.
Like me then, like I knew single me, like I was just way too much of a sucker for pretty girls. So there was, and I didn't want to be out in public with you if we were my version of fraud.
Yeah.
Everybody's beautiful.
I knew
but
what
if
I
you-
just wanted at the crib and what I wanted to go watch
tweet that out,
watch a movie with.
If you were fried to me, I wouldn't be out in public with you. So I just knew myself enough to be like, I can't be friends with benefits with a girl I actually find attractive and then want to hang out with her.
Yeah.
Because while we out at lunch and I'm looking at this chick, like, now I want you to only be
I can
fucking
see
with
the
me.
future with
I'm going
you,
to still
yeah.
go with the other girls, but now those other pretty girls, now I want all of you to be loyal to me. Like now we're in a relationship.
That's a problem.
And all of you just don't know it. Like,
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that's where when I was
One
single,
big
I used to
comeback.
get caught up.
It gets unhealthy.
Moral of the
I was
story.
Mormon
It's
at
like,
one point.
I want to air them. I don't want them to have their own response, like, you feel me, their own lives. You want it like your own little brothel.
So you know how much
Bro.
money we could save on a home if 8 of us just moved in and split rent, and we all just love me.
He said, "Do the
You know
math."
what I mean?
That'd be crazy. Yo, I think this was probably one of the most serious questions in the relationships that we had so far in the series, like in the season. But I also think we did a really great job handling these questions, yo.
Nah, they were all good because you could see both perspectives. It wasn't like, all right, this question is a layup. This is
I think we were very
one-sided.
articulate in a lot of sentences too. It was nice.
I like articulate. I like that word.
I think Rahh, when he has the right support around him, he really flourishes. I
I was
think
gonna say, nigga, use the word flourish. Like, I was that gonna say that like right before you said
The right
flourish.
support?
What are you talking about?
What do
I
you mean
think
by
you
that?
being here, us like just like a guy setup when it's four of us, I feel like you feed off energy. And I feel like when me and Rad is just us, you don't feed enough off our own energy. Like you need to, like he knew you, and I think like because he knew you, he was low key not trying to impress you, but he low key stepped it up. Because I swear,
This nigga is happy.
swear.
I'm letting him rock, but
I swear, everything I love. This is the first time in 2025 this nigga came before 9:30 without me having to ask him.
nah, this was just because I had something else to do and that didn't plan off.
No, that's because he
Just
was mad.
coincidence
He
shit.
brought the best out. He's
This
like,
is the first time I've been early ever, bro.
not
ever,
not
bro.
ever, nigga.
Ever, bro.
When I personally request, so you mean to say like on purpose? You literally come here late on purpose? Then like,
Nah, I just
a
aim
life,
to be
nigga.
here on time unless I'm caught up.
Let's not worry about when Rahh here.
Nigga, I was actually
I'm
early.
happy when Rah's here.
he was
Fuck
on
it, you feel
time
me?
for the first time in his life
That was early.
of 2025 today.
We're gonna call that early.
Because I just talked to my barber about this. When you are 15 minutes early, you are on time. If you are on time, you are late.
But we're talking to me.
and if you are late,
this is
you
my
shouldn't
early.
show up.
Again, like I said, I
That-
just appreciate you being here, Rahh. You my boy.
We have
Boy, I
to.
appreciate you, right?
But we also cannot just tolerate each other's shortcomings, and we need to elevate each other's. You feel me? We need to constructively criticize them and then make sure they're held accountable.
Yeah, just not in front
to
of
develop
Yeah.
and
just not in front of
change.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So that was,
Not in front of
talk about
YouTube,
it,
right?
It's just the camera. I don't know why you can't be transparent. It's not like you're gonna talk to me about it later. You niggas, y'all never gonna
I
talk.
always do.
If anything,
Never
y'all
gonna
won't
talk.
ever talk about nothing but the topics on the list. So, how'd you feel about the fucking episode, man?
Nah, it was fire.
You
was
sure
real.
you're kind of hard to read sometimes, with especially. I feel like you were easier to read with the glasses on, but then I don't know. Now I can't really see how you feel now.
That got hot.
Just getting
I
hot.
was chilling.
Nah, it's all good. I could really.
This shirt is terry cloth.
yeah,
that's
that
some
shit look.
shit.
Yeah, that shit look hot as fuck.
That's some shit.
But
And I got a
it's
shirt
fire.
under it.
Bro got that fabric on
Yeah,
for
that shit
real.
hard,
Fabric
though.
over fish scale.
But outside of that, definitely this episode was fire though. It was real. That's what I like. I like real. It don't seem like stuff was being said for the camera. I like when it's real personality. Like everything that was off camera was on camera, and that's important. So
100%.
Pretty
bro.
much, man. Yeah, appreciate
what you
you,
got.
man. I was happy that you actually came through. We locked in. Always good to see new faces, new guests. If you got any new music out, let them know. Also, let them know where to find you. And one message for the lovely audience, brother. Just
sir.
please do not say be yourself.
yeah, nah.
I won't tag you. I'll delete the whole episode. Nah, I'm playing.
Nah, definitely. Look, it's Junethatsit. You can find me on all platforms like that. JUNTHATS. Feel me? As far as the music, we do got something coming on the way soon. Right now, we focus on fabric over fish scale collection, changing the narrative. We selling our clothes in bricks right now. Even when we drop the website and we launch the website, you're gonna get bricks in the mail. That's how we
Type
doing it,
shit.
just
Talk
like
about
that.
it.
And then as far as like my message to everybody is just don't feel as if in your life you have to perform for anybody else but yourself.
Stamp that.
That's what I like right there.
Super stamp that.
Entertainer.
Yo,
That's real. Y'all need to take that message and run with it. You feel me?
sound like you performing, but all right.
Nigga, he just said, I'm trying to close out, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another great episode. It's your boy Ape Loso
Sir.
here with the Jungle Squad cast. We here.
You dig?
We there?
Yeah.
And now we out of here.
Let's go.